We're back with the Opie and Anthony radio program.
Jimmy.
Hope was tinkling. Now he's not.
Taking the initiative. I like that, Jimmy. Jumps right on it.
Oh, man.
Problem?
I know we got Rampage Jackson, but we had a girl that was going to explain the whole panty thing, and she hung up. I hate when that happens.
More girls will call.
Get Rampage in here. Brad, Houston, what's up?
I have defeated 16 werewolves using wizardry.
Rob on Long Island, what do you got?
I made the mistake of letting my chick make me try on underwear because she wanted to see how it looked.
Yeah.
And then she begged me to put on makeup. So I went for that, and my friggin' brother-in-law walks in.
No, you can't do that.
30 years later, I'm still trying to shake it off.
Oh, man.
I was just joking.
All right, Rob, thanks.
All right, good one, Rob.
Rampage Jackson.
Rampage is in the studio. What's happening, man?
Not much.
God damn, you are unbelievable.
Note to self, don't say anything stupid in the next 20 minutes.
Go ahead, Ope.
Oh, my God, you are intimidating.
Because Ope was saying before, he will kick your ass.
What's he do? Is he a rapper?
Rampage?
Yeah, he'll wrap your head in and
just
turn
because
it
he's black,
inside
you
out.
think he's a rapper? Rich Voss? Rich Voss.
What's the matter, Voss?
You can hit him anytime you want, Rampage.
Voss is a Jew and he's a racist.
Right.
No, I'm not.
You're a racist Jew?
Yeah.
No, please. I grew up in an all-black neighborhood in Princeton.
Stop.
In Princeton. He's laughing at your Voss.
He took the title from Chuck Liddell.
Yep.
He took the title from Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell does our show all the time. We like Chuck. And,
I like Chuck.
We had him in right after you did a number on him.
Oh, no. Why y'all do that?
Well, he's all right with it, you know. He knows.
He's a good sport, man.
Yeah, he
I
really is.
like Chuck, you know what I'm saying? That's on the real.
When you fight someone like Chuck, now Chuck's got a hell of a reputation, but with the public. But now all you guys on the inside kind of know a little more about each other than I think the public does. Do you see Chuck as being maybe a little older, and you had kind of the edge on him during that fight?
No, I just know that styles make fights, and I wish all my opponents fought like Chuck.
Really?
Yeah, but they don't.
Well, he's like a wild thrower, it seems like, because he's, and I'm certainly no expert on fighting technique, but he even said on the show, he threw one punch that his guys had said, don't throw it, and you certainly took advantage of it.
Yeah, that's my style, you know what I'm saying? Somebody make a mistake, I like to capitalize on it.
Well, you certainly, it was weird, because like, you're the one guy Chuck can't beat. Chuck was on a thing, he wanted to beat the three guys that had beaten him.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I was watching the promos for the fight, where you're talking and he's talking, and I'm like, I like Chuck. This is going to be a tough one. And
no, when the fight started, did you think at any time that you were in trouble at any time? Or did you feel, I got this guy under control, I know what he's all about?
Did you see the fight?
Yeah.
Did I look like I was in trouble?
Not at all.
I was wondering.
Believe me, not at all. But it's just that kind of, I think Chuck's got this stigma around him that, you know, that he's very badass.
Yes.
And very intimidating, I think. But that doesn't affect you.
Well, I don't get intimidated.
No.
Really, you know, I'm
and
not just
looking
saying
at
that.
you, I don't see how he should.
Right.
I just go out there and do my job. You know, so if I get my ass whooped, I got my ass whooped. I shake the guy's hand, man, good job. You whooped my ass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you go win or you go lose. That's where it go.
Yeah.
Well, you're from Pride. I mean, you came up in Pride in Japan, and those guys seem to be doing very well in the UFC.
Some of us are, you know what I'm saying? Anderson Silva, you know, took the belt and stuff like that. Some of us doing pretty well. And Pride is a tougher fight. But when you come over to the UFC, you know what I'm saying, these guys, they up in the ante because they know, you know what I'm saying, we went to battle with some real tough
Why is
people.
Pride tougher than the UFC?
I think because we fight a lot more international people from all over the world, and some people, they fight for their country. Like, you fight some Brazilian dude, you know they fighting for their country. They do anything to win. And then a lot of times you got to fight the referees in Japan, too, because the referee got their favorites. You know what I'm saying? You might be kicking a dude's ass on the ground, and the referee like, stand up. I'm like, you know, what the hell? You got to fight your opponent and the referee in Japan.
Well, Gonzaga was a Brazilian.
He was. I think he might still be a Brazilian.
You're absolutely right. Good point.
Good point. Rampage.
He has certain times you think guys are unbeatable. Like, I'll watch a guy fight and think there's no way that someone's going to beat this guy. And then I watched him against Crow Cop.
Yeah.
Ooh, and he destroyed Mirko Cro Cop.
He destroyed him. Cro Cop wasn't used to the cage, and he wasn't used to those elbows, and it kind of threw him off. I looked exactly what was going on, and he kicked Cro Cop in the head just like Cro Cop kicked it. That's bad.
That's what's great about UFC. It's you just don't know what situation any of these guys, any of you guys are going to get in with another guy. You know, you could be kicking ass, and then some guy comes in and has some weird friggin' thing that he grew up doing.
Yeah, the UFC, that's why it's so great. You could be kicking somebody's ass, and then next thing you know, he submits you or something. Or, you know, he catch you with something, knock you out, or he choke you.
You get locked up in something, and you go, damn, my arm.
That's crazy. And anything can happen. It's all real. Anything can happen.
I remember when I used to fight in Taekwondo tournaments under the green belt division.
Shut up.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
No.
Shut up,
You can talk whatever you want to.
Daniel's son.
But don't try to relate on like two men of similar ilk discussing fighting. That's
stop it.
All of us.
I used to take Taekwondo.
You can't even say it.
If you can't say it, how are you going to
I took
ever use
Taekwondo. Who is?
Oh my God!
Silva is a guy. I think he's beaten you twice.
Yeah, he beat me twice.
You've never beaten him, right?
Thank you.
No. I'm not rubbing salt in the wound. I'm saying like
it sounds like it.
No.
I'm about to see you after the show.
Oh, damn!
Why?
Jimmy's been working the heavy bag. I think he might have a shot.
I slap the heavy bag like a girl. I actually go down with a dress and I slap it like duck and I yell help.
The first time I fought Silva was actually after the first time I fought Chuck the same night, and it was a tournament. Damn. I had to fight Chuck, then I had to fight the champion of Japan, and you know what I'm saying. It was tough to fight two great fighters in one night.
Is he a guy you want another crack at? That's
hell yeah, because like I said, you know, he's one of the guys that I know I can beat. You know, both times I was beating him, and then like the referee told me, nah, you ain't the one that we want to win. You know what I'm saying? And that's over in Japan. If I get him in the UFC, it ain't gonna be none of that, because in the UFC everything's real, everything's fair. The referees, they don't care who wins. They, you know what I'm saying, they call the fight like they call it. They stop it when they stop it. You know, they stand it up when it's time to stand it up. It's not so much politics like in Japan, you know.
Who has hit you the hardest you've ever been hit?
I think maybe Kevin Randleman.
He's another guy that beat Cro Cop.
Yeah,
Randleman's a frightening. Is he like a more of a traditional wrestler?
Yeah. He's a really good wrestler.
Why do you say he hit you the hardest?
Because he hit me the hardest.
No, but what? How do you know that? Because did he knock you out?
No, he didn't knock me out. But I remember
going, damn.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was like, whoa. Because sometimes when you get knocked out, it don't necessarily mean is a real.
True.
Yeah.
They just got you.
Got you. But Kevin Randleman hit me in the right spot, and I remember I went down, and I still had my hands up. Now, that was kind of crazy. And if he would have jumped on me, he probably would have knocked me out. But he didn't know. He was surprised that he hit me so hard himself. He just stood there and watched, and praise God that went down that way.
Well, you beat him in the first round, didn't you?
Yeah, I beat him in the first round. I had to get him out of there because he hit me hard as hell.
Yeah,
that's the difference between, like, there's a world we can't relate to. These men who, like, the guy Silva beat him, and he's like, I can't wait to get him in the ring again. And yet, if somebody beat me, all I would do for the rest of my life is avoid them.
You know,
I would make excuses and avoid them and duck them and fake injuries.
But this is what you got to know. You got to understand, you know what I'm saying, it's probably that day. You know what I'm saying, you probably just off that day. You know, I don't want to make excuses, but I know the second time I fought Silva, you know, it wasn't my day. You know, so I probably shouldn't even fought. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm a fighter, so a lot of times I take fights. Like when I fought Chuck the second time, I had a fractured wrist. You know, so I'm like, you know what, I got to take this fight. And I fractured my wrist 3 weeks before the fight. So, but like, it's a gamble, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times when I fight and I lose, it's a big reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I know I shouldn't have took that fight, but it's a gamble, you know. A lot of times we fight injured.
Do you get nervous before you go in? Like, are you like a mess?
No, I'm not a mess, but I get nervous. Yeah.
Now, does the crowd have anything to do with it, or is it just the fight?
It's just the fight. It's just it's a lot of times, like, I don't want to make a boring fight. I get nervous about that, or I don't want to lose. You know, in front of say my parents are there. I don't want to lose for my coach. It's nervous and like that. It's never fear of getting my ass whooped. Just I want to do it good. I want to put on a good show. I want to make people proud. That type of nervous, like you know, you're nervous at a wedding. You don't want to say the wrong thing. You know.
Yeah, you don't want to tell that bachelor party story when you're like toasting the groom.
Yeah.
Never saw a donkey do that. Here's to you.
Yeah, the wrong thing I do. Is there any Jewish fighters
I'm pretty sure. There's some fighters out there that look Jewish to me.
Yeah, after they get punched in the nose, I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure there are some Jewish fighters out there. Yeah,
They practice Taekwondo, take your dough.
that was a good one. Taekwondo, take your dough.
Jiu-jitsu. I should have said jiu-jitsu, but I chose jiu-jitsu.
Oh, he put the Jew in jiu-jitsu.
Jimmy likes to work out there, Rampage. Why don't you tell him about your swim walking? Just one man talking to another man about working out.
I just a little.
What? You brag about it when
I swim walk. It's the thing. Cause I have a bad ankle, so like you and I would probably have similar workouts. But my ankle, I injured. I tripped.
Why don't you give a little demonstration?
why don't you
of a
show
swim
Rampage
walk to
Jackson
Rampage?
your swim walk technique?
Yeah,
Well,
It might help him out in his workout.
Yeah, you never know. You could be trading something
all
here.
right, all right.
This is Jimmy. He really does this, Rampage.
Guys know that what's going to happen is you're probably going to take this and market it as your own, and you can have it. It's what I do is I walk around and my arms go. And can I just explain it to him?
No, you have to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah. I promise I won't take it.
Okay.
You can have it.
This it helps the pound just kind of peel away. All right, you just kind of walk. Here's what you do, like that.
I promise you I won't steal that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any worry in stealing that one.
No worry.
Oh,
No worry.
Jesus.
You can have that.
If you drill a hole in the wall, he'll show you his neck exercise.
What's a neck exercise?
Exercise.
What's an exercise?
Hey man,
By
what's
the
wrong
way,
with you? What's wrong with you,
Rampage,
man?
He's adult.
He's taking a lot of shots to the head, obviously, Rampage.
What's his name?
Rich Voss.
Rich Ross. What's wrong with you?
We've been asking that same question.
What's wrong with you?
He's punch drunk.
What about out on the street? People try to like challenge you, because I know that's kind of a problem for a few of you guys. Like people are, hey, they get a couple of beers in them if you're out and think that they're tough guys and they're gonna
They used to go after Tyson back in the day.
Yeah, because Tyson is worth millions. You know what I'm saying? You get punched by Tyson, man, you can buy your whole business.
Is that why they were doing that?
I think. Come on, man. Yeah, and
I never looked at it that way.
But I'm too cool with everybody. Most times people get to meet me and stuff. They're like, oh, they just want to talk, and that's probably the part. I wish I would have punched them. Then they won't talk my ear off.
Yeah, just shut up.
I think the one
you're boring me, ass. Wham.
I think the one thing people don't know about you is you got a sense of humor. We've been looking at your YouTube videos this morning.
Oh, hell.
There's one of you farting in a girl's face.
Oh, goddamn, yeah.
What is she gonna do, man? Look at this.
I was young as hell back then.
But it's up there, people check it out. Look at it.
That's funny. That's some funny.
Damn. I'm never doing anything else on camera again. See, look, when I did that, there was no such thing as YouTube back then.
Yeah.
There was no such thing as YouTube.
You never thought this would just be available
No,
all
I never
over
thought
the world.
Yeah, back in the day, you would just do this for fun, and now somebody will just
Some nerd.
Yeah, we'll just throw it up on YouTube, and now everyone checks it out.
Oh, repeat it over and over.
Rampage Jackson farts in girl's face. That's the search.
That was my ex-girlfriend. Oh, that was in Japan.
in Japan?
That was in Japan. She didn't speak no English.
Well, that's universal.
The funniest thing.
No
you guys
translator
can't see.
needed.
Yeah, I taught her the English I wanted her to say. You know.
Oh, no.
She was a Japanese girl walking around. What's up, my nigga? She thought that was good morning. So she was saying it to everybody. White folks were like, oh, I'm not a nigga. She didn't know no better. It was funny.
There's another video you're shopping for, I guess, an athletic supporter, and you keep saying it's a little too small because you're very well endowed, and you're telling this
I don't know what you're talking about.
this little Japanese girl, you're trying to explain it to her, and then you start going in, yo, what's up with your grill? What's with your choppers? You tell her.
Her teeth was throwing gang signs. But you know what? I got a lot of crap for that. A lot of my fans got mad at me. You know what I'm saying? They you know what I'm saying, they messaged me like, how could you be so cruel and blah blah blah. I'm like, you know what, man? It's Yeah, I got a big gap in my teeth. You know, people make fun of my teeth.
Screw that. That was
Yeah,
funny,
who's making
man.
fun of your teeth?
That was
Some of my
funny.
friends, they know. Yeah, I thought
What's
it was funny
up
as
with
well.
your grill?
Did you see her grill though? For real,
Of course.
something's wrong with her grill. For real, I was wondering because you go to Japan. I love Japanese people. You know, so I have 2 Japanese kids, and I love them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's something wrong with their teeth over there. and I think
Growing up gang sign.
you know how like people, construction workers, they went to to New Orleans to help out with Katrina. We need to send some dentists over there, and I think they can make money. You know what I'm saying?
They're the dentist.
The search is Rampage trying to buy a jockstrap. It is really really
come
funny.
on now.
Are you a fan of comedy?
Yeah, I like comedy. You know, I always have been.
Yeah.
A fan of comedy. You know.
It's classic,
What's
man.
wrong with your grill? What a great way to talk about somebody's awful teeth.
But
He
you
had
know,
the camera right
she
up
didn't
there.
understand what I was saying. So
No.
if she had understood what I was saying, I probably wouldn't have done it. But you know,
Yeah.
I used to do my own behind the scenes thing because my friends figured out that I'm so stupid that maybe they can make some funny footage of me. You know, if they start videotaping me. So I had some friends videotaping me. But the bad thing about that is, I started getting into it a little bit too much too because I'm gonna do it whether a camera there or not. Most of the stuff I've done, the crazy stuff you guys will never see because no camera around.
Yeah.
But then my friends, I started getting to it. Then I started getting serious about it. Then we started getting fight with my friends because the funniest stuff I started doing, they be filming themselves or a nice looking girl walk by, they got the camera on her butt or something. So I'm gonna stop doing it because I'm getting to fight with my friends because they not getting the funny stuff.
How about you have endorsements and stuff you do? Because right now it's got to be tough with endorsements. You got to watch what you do because they'll yank your endorsements.
Yeah, like Boost Mobile told me, you know what I'm saying, I better be cool and Toyo tires and stuff like that. My sponsor Throwdown, they said, man, yeah, you gotta be straight, don't be beating nobody up and stuff like that. And so, you know, I gotta be cool. And you know, they said they go whoop up on me.
If you saw
Yeah,
you
play
have
it
no fear of
smart.
a guy like Tyson, do you?
No, Tyson's a real cool guy. Why would I fear Tyson?
See, that's how a man discusses Tyson. He's a cool guy. His personality would mean nothing to me if he was punching me in the face. But these guys are amazing because like there's no standing 8 count in the UFC. It's like
Right.
the minute you show weakness, all right, well I'm going to break your arm or you're going to tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes the sport so safe, though. You know, it's all about safety as well. Because you know, in the beginning, the UFC kind of had like a bad rep. You know, what I'm saying the old owners of the UFC, they did a good job, but they really didn't know what they was doing. They was, you know, branded as the dangerous, the gore is the bloodiest thing, and you know, now it's evolved a lot into a sport, and it's really safe now. It's very safe. I'll let my kids do it when they grow up.
We said this when Chuck was in. It's making boxing look ridiculous as far as the sport goes. I can't watch a boxing match anymore.
No.
I'd much rather watch UFC. I had a tough time watching the early years of UFC, but now
And they used to
rule
get
changes
him
and stuff,
down.
now I can finally watch.
And the elbows, you'd get the elbows
yeah.
across the nose, and the ref wouldn't step in.
Yeah.
I mean, this would just be a bloody pulp of a face left.
Yeah, I don't know what they told the refs back in the days, but they a lot of them was inexperienced back in the day. I used to watch it back then. Like, I saw one dude get his face, crushed, and then they canceled the UFC and stuff. They wasn't on TV or something no more.
Yeah.
But then they changed everything. And it's safe. I tell you, I rather get like this, little bumps and bruises and little hurt and elbows and stuff every now and then head trauma. A lot of boxers can't even talk these days.
Yeah, it's still, just action packed. You don't get these. A lot of times in boxing, when they start clinching and grabbing on, man, they lose me. It's just nonstop action. If one guy's getting tired, he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his ass kicked.
Yeah, but I still like watching boxers like Ricky Hatton and Mayweather and Sugar Shane Moses. I still like watching fighters.
I like watching a couple of like Mexican flyweights come out and just hands going like wings.
Yeah,
They're just pummeling each other the whole time. That's what I like. So there's a lot of the heavyweight bouts. I can't. I can't
they
really
get
watch.
lazy or something sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't see too many knockouts and stuff. You don't even see people hitting the canvas that much anymore.
Yeah,
But like UFC, they probably have 7, 8 fights. Somebody go get their ass kicked in one of those 7, 8 fights. You go see some good, a good show.
Are you scared of anything?
I'm scared of ghosts. I don't like.
For real?
Yeah, I don't like.
We were just
ghosts.
talking about ghosts
Yeah,
yesterday.
we were talking about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see one.
Have you ever seen a ghost or felt like you're in a haunted house or anything?
I felt like that before. I kind of like I pray to God that say I don't see no ghosts, but I had some type of crazy experience. I was like spending the night over some friend's house, and it was years ago when I was fighting in Japan, and man, I couldn't. I tried to wake up, use the restroom, I couldn't get up. Then, it was like a big deal. I was like, whoa, I couldn't move. Then the next morning, I told the people, and they said, that's kind of weird because the bed you're sleeping in is the bed my grandmother died in.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, what the hell?
Thanks.
That's exactly what we were talking about the other day.
I wanted to smack everybody in the house. Yeah. But I just never spent the night over there. Then another time, same thing happened again. I was on one of my friend's house, and he used to do my website and stuff. And I crashed. I passed out. Then I tried to get up and stuff like that. And all I could do was shake my leg. And then I tried to call his name. Then it happened for like 30 seconds. Then I said, hey man, you know what? This happened to me. I was trying to call you, man. I was shaking my leg trying to get your attention. I couldn't move. And then he said, all right, he blew it off. But then I heard him talking like a couple of weeks later. He was saying how he had a party at his house and one of his friends got murdered there. I was like, man, I'm thinking this got something to do with each other, man.
But you can't get up from a dead grandmother holding you down? I'm not the toughest guy in the world, but a dead grandmother?
You tapped out.
Why don't you go walk over there and tell them the same thing?
Hey, what are you talking about? I heard when a ghost sit on your chest, you can't move. In the South, we say something like that.
Can I tell you, though, I have that, what you're talking about, which is where your head is like, you feel your head, and you want to move, and you want to talk, and you can't.
Yeah,
You're completely aware. What that is it's a night paralysis. I get that all the time. I mean, I live with that.
Is that from your swimming exercises?
Swim walk.
Swim walking, it tuckers me out.
Yeah.
No, what that is like you're waking up in a weird way, and your body, that's a safety mechanism your body has so you don't injure yourself when you sleep in your dreams, so you don't do too much when you sleep. It kind of paralyzes you at one point.
That's what it is. It's not a ghost.
Yeah. No.
What about the second time when I really wasn't asleep? I was just laying there.
Yeah.
That was a ghost, but the first time...
Ooh.
Yeah, we were talking about when you're staying in a hotel room or an old house, you don't know what's gone on in that place. It could have been, like you said, murders and stuff, and you get like a creepy feeling, and I do not want to see that. And no matter if it could be the nicest smiling ghost bringing me cookies, and I'll go, ah!
Yeah,
I would lose my mind.
It's crazy. My friend told me a lot of ghost stories. He's Taiwanese and stuff like that, and he stayed at one of his friend's house, and he saw this white lady walk by. These two Asian guys, and he was like, "Hey man, when did you get a maid or something?" He like, "What you talking about? I ain't got no maid."
Oh man.
Then the guy put two together. He said, "Oh, you saw the ghost that lives in my house."
He just said it casually, like,
Goodbye.
so long time to sell.
And
Sell.
He see a lot of ghosts in Taiwan. It was like a lot of wars or something over there. And he said he see a lot of ghosts. I was like, man.
So you believe in ghosts?
I know there's ghosts, but I'm scared of them. If I can't whoop up on it, I'm scared.
What about like the devil and stuff like that? You get nervous?
No, he wouldn't be scared of the devil. He would just...
No, I mean, do you get scared?
Oh my
Who wouldn't be scared of the devil, Rich?
I'm saying you scared of ghosts. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man?
Wait, listen to me.
Ghosts
I
are
know there's a
frightening.
lot of ghosts.
Hey.
But what?
We have to take a break. You want to hang?
Yeah.
Devil.
We like Rampage. Rampage Jackson.
He's great.
What are we promoting today, Rampage?
UFC 74 is Saturday night. It's a 10 p.m. pay-per-view. It's headlined by Randy Couture against Gonzaga, who did beat Mirko Cro Cop, and that should be a great fight. Rampage is not scheduled. You're fighting in 75.
Yeah,
Which will be the next one.
September 8th. Yeah,
defending your title against the Pride middleweight to try to unify the two belts.
it's going to be history.
So we're promoting the pay-per-view this Saturday night. Hold on, Rich. We got to go to break here, okay? More with Rampage Jackson after the break. It's Opie and Anthony. We got a very busy morning. It's Opie and Anthony. Rampage Jackson in studio. Rich Voss in studio. I had to leave the studio and do a couple things. I walk in, and you guys are all just around Rampage Jackson just listening to him.
Dude, I was going to say...
It was pretty cool to look at.
We are like a bunch of little girls asking a real man question.
I know. I know.
It's fun, though. And the only...
Like, what's it like to be a real man?
Does it hurt when they hit you, Mr. Jackson? They're like children.
How can I be tougher?
Well, boss,
Forget it.
I could kind of relate to him, because I'm street too. I grew up street like he did,
Yes, but you were pavement. People walked on you.
Yeah, why don't you tell him about the time you wore tiny tiny little shorts to get more drugs from the drug dealer.
That was listen.
Why don't you tell him that
Tell him
story?
that.
Yeah, why not?
What's a big deal?
You know, one man talking to another man. You know, you had a gay drug dealer, and you decided to dress sexy for the guy to get more crack.
It's called manipulation.
What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you?
Let me tell you.
Always about saving a couple.
We're both
Jeez.
street, man. That's why you can tell how we bonded during break. You know?
Yeah.
He
Looked
was-
just like that.
He was pitying you because Rich was asking questions. Now, I know I don't know a lot about the martial arts. I enjoy watching. I respect it.
Yeah.
But Voss is asking questions like, what about guys like Chuck Norris? I mean, those
Chuck
No, I was
Norris.
talking about like Bill Wallace and Norris.
You talked about Chuck Norris.
No, I'm saying I was talking about karate guys, Saxon, or you don't know any of these guys, but Bill Wallace.
I
they
know
were
Superfeet Wallace. Yes, I know he is.
Super Feet.
Superfoot, whatever it's called.
Super Feet. Yeah. Yeah, he was a tap dancer too. All right,
It was Gregory
Yeah.
Hines. All right, whatever. Superfoot.
Whatever. So what I'm saying is, they were tough guys back in that day. Kareem Allah. You don't know these dudes. You don't roll like we do.
No, I'm not 61. I don't know that. No.
You're old.
I don't know him either. I just didn't want to hurt his feelings. he like he was really into those guys. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who in the
They're
hell
his
he's talking
heroes.
about.
He has posters of them on his wall.
You got a great sense of humor, man. We like it. Let's say hi to Red in Jersey. Red, what's up?
Oh, not much. I just want to say you're the greatest, Rampage, and the boys there want to ask you a question. You ever put on panties for a woman?
No.
Did you hear us talking about that?
No, I didn't hear you. I couldn't hear y'all, and I was in the room. But no, I don't put on panties for no woman.
See, we got into this discussion, like some women saying this is cool for a man to put on panties in front of him, and I
They
don't
find it sexy, but
No, you know what they you know what women try to do? They try to manipulate men so they can say, I could tell him to do anything. Next thing you know, they could be behind you with a dildo. Y'all better be careful about those type of women.
Do you know what?
That's a good day.
You can say it again. What is wrong with you? We've been trying to figure that out for years, Rampage.
You're only. There's only something wrong with you if she slaps your face with it and you like it. Then like you've crossed the line.
Well, Jimmy, why don't you were talking about the panty thing earlier. Why don't you try to explain it to Rampage?
Somebody used the same thing that he just said, which is that a woman will try to make you do that. But one girl asked me to do it, but we were I can't say it on the radio, but we were in the middle of very, very kinky behavior. And I did it while we were engaging in this behavior. And she was, I can't tell you what a filth bag she turned into. She turned into just a dirty, dirty
But
filth
if
bag.
it was her underwear, or you already had them.
Oh, no, they were hers. I took them off her.
And you fit into them?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I was just going to say, that was been a big girl. Don't know why she was getting it. She turned to a dirt bag.
No, we liked them because she had a nice little body on her, but I just looked so masculine in them because I bulged through them. That was
Well,
the
that's
nice
the
part.
truth. One
Did you
Halloween.
stretch them out?
Yeah.
One Halloween, I dressed like a girl, and I had the dress on and the pantyhose.
Halloween. Yeah,
Girls
we're
were
buying
all
that.
over.
Yeah, we're buying the whole Halloween
okay,
setup.
July
It's
7th.
true.
Yeah,
It was in April, whatever. It was a late Halloween, but girls were all over me at the party, man. When you're dressed up like a girl, listen to me. I'm telling you, you can close a deal like that.
Why don't you look at Rampage and say that?
yeah, Rampage. There you go.
turn
Dress
him
like
around.
a girl.
Where we come from, we don't do that.
Yeah,
but,
all right. Hey, we got an expert on the line, Dr. Jessica. Dr. Jessica,
Hello, boys.
Hi.
you're going to explain why women like guys in panties.
Well, I don't have the medical explanation, but I think, in some cases, kind of like gender bending and gender, like androgyny can be really hot. Like David Bowie, Scott Weiland. It's just sexy to have no hang-ups and just kind of like go close to that line where you don't know what's really going on and play in that zone.
I don't.
Shows like a lot of open-mindedness on the part of the guy, and I actually was going to say I know Jimmy would probably want to play with a little toy back there.
In all honesty, no. I've had, and it's not out of being homophobic. It's just not a sensation that I crave. I had one dominatrix almost do it
Man, you guys honest as hell.
in Vegas. She almost did it in Vegas, and I kind of backed out. because it was just too.
Should use another term than backed out.
You really shouldn't back out in that situation.
Yes, I forwarded out.
There you go.
Backed out.
And I said no. It just all of a sudden kind of like struck me like, this is going to be uncomfortable.
This is gonna
Why do you
be
think is it gay if a girl does it to you? Is it gay if you do it to yourself? I mean,
Depends on what you're watching. If you're watching,
Let me tell you something.
If you're watching Rampage Jackson fighting, then it would be.
If you're enjoying that sensation,
It's gay.
you have some kind of a homoerotic enjoyment of that type of thing.
It's gay. I'm gonna tell you why women like for you to dress up in panties.
That's
in a
not
nutshell.
true.
Yeah.
I think so. If you letting somebody play with your exit hole, he's gay.
Right.
That's my opinion.
You know
but
what?
that's my opinion, and opinions are
Wait,
opinions.
Yeah.
If
Hold on.
a woman lets a guy play back there, is she gay?
Hell no.
No, because you're a woman.
You're a woman.
You know what?
But nothing's supposed to go in back there on women either.
See, I'm with Rampage and I'm with Anthony, but every
so.
time we have this discussion on our show, the guys come out of the woodwork saying the complete opposite. And you'll get some, men calling like, "Hey, I'm Bill, I'm a construction worker, and blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's gay."
I'm going to say this, and I can't.
I swear to God, we can take calls for the next half hour. And that's one of the things that doing this show for many years with Anthony that amazed me, because we go down this road every once in a while, and these phones will light up with guys that swear to God they're straight and they don't mind that type of activity.
I have to say this.
From a woman,
the
obviously.
truth. I dated a girl years ago who also used to hook up with a fighter. I can't say his name, but he was not a heavyweight, and he won a tremendous amount of legitimate fighting titles.
Was he pretty?
I will say this: he's a handsome guy, but again, she would just have sex with him, I think, and he was notorious. She said for wanting that type of activity. She said he would actually travel with a few different ones.
De La Hoya would do that?
De La Hoya, no. No, De La Hoya, I actually don't think would engage in that activity.
Roberto Duran? No mas, no mas.
He's yelling no mas.
Jimmy Morrison?
No, I can't say his name. I will say he was a white guy. That's all I can say is he was a white guy.
I think women like that type of stuff because most women are gay themselves. And then for them to be with a man, to be doing that or putting on panties, stuff like that, that's the closest thing they can get
Kind
to.
of fills that little void they got where they might want to be with a chick.
Yeah, because a lot of women, they'll kiss a chick in the club, they don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Everybody experiment. A lot of women, they experiment. They say, I just experimented, but that's gay. If you experiment with it one time, that's gay, and a lot of women are like that.
Everybody's
Experimenting
born
either.
bisexual.
It's kissing and making out and feeling each other. That's not experimenting. You're doing it. Experimenting is filling out
Ask the
paperwork.
doc-
Hold on, Anthony. I'm sorry, and I know you're in the middle of a great rant.
You had to interrupt.
We had to interrupt.
Yes.
Because Dr. Voss has something he wants to say to everybody.
Everybody is born bisexual, whether they practice it.
geez.
You're born. Ask the Dr. Jessica.
Rampage Jackson, you're saying he's bisexual?
I'm not saying he.
Say right to his eye.
Everybody's born. Everybody's
his
born.
face.
Born bisexual because you don't know as a child, or you don't know.
What's wrong with you?
I'm telling you. Listen to me. Listen to me. On the DL, everybody is. Ask the doc. Is Doctor still on?
Dr. Jessica.
I'm here. No, everybody's not born bisexual.
Boss,
Thank you,
explain
Doc.
yourself.
Thank you, Doc.
Explain
I
yourself.
disagree with you,
The embryos are not gender identified when they're first created. Then they get a physical gender in the womb, but they're not born emotionally bisexual.
I think more people might be if society allowed it, but to me, it's a nature. Like when you get down to the base of nature, I mean, procreation is what nature dictates we do. Homosexuality may have been put in by nature to kind of like as a population stopper, so certain members. I don't know what the natural reason is.
I think it's as if you have a child that is destined to be gay, and you try to raise them as a straight child, they're going to end up being gay because they're gay.
Well,
it's the same thing. If you have a straight child, and let's say you got some parents that I don't know why, but they try to raise the child gay, it's not going to work because they're straight. So what are you talking about?
Say me and my cousin, like when you're young.
Oh,
and if you were-
gee. Here comes a cousin story.
Good old
When you're young. When you're young.
You know, we were
Man, my
kids.
cousin.
16.
Oh,
Yes.
We were experimenting.
Young,
We
early
didn't know any
20s.
better. Right.
What happened?
We were both 32. What? Me and my cousin.
What happened?
We don't have time for this.
No.
No. We got a little time.
No,
Go
but
ahead.
if you're a certain age, if you're under like 10 or whatever, you don't know what you're saying. You don't know.
Under 10 means he was about 15.
Look.
He's just lowering the age.
Let me tell you
Under
something.
10 is a measurement.
Under 10, I absolutely had a complete awareness that I liked girls.
Me too. I agree.
In a certain way, and I liked guys as friends. Hey, look, it's Hugo. And that was that. I didn't need to learn that. It just happened.
At 7 years old, you know you like
At
girls.
7 years old, I was kissing girls in storage sheds in backyards and playing, building tree forts with my guy friends. I knew one was for kissing, one was for building tree forts.
That's right, yeah, Mary.
What were you doing?
I wasn't doing any of it.
You
I'm
were
just
trying to figure out, I don't know what I
That
like.
sounds like guilt.
Might as well try both.
Should I touch this or stick that in my mouth?
Your cheeks always look like you had a big gobstopper in it. What's the matter, Rich? Oh, nothing. We're just getting to know each other.
You guys are sick.
You know what?
Can we have a better conversation with the UFC
I
champion?
think he's enjoying himself, but I don't think he's ever coming back.
He's laughing at us.
I'm laughing at you guys. Come on. Man.
Dr.
He backed away from a deal, though, and he was confused at 7 years old. What's up with this show?
Dr. Jessica, anything else on this?
Yeah, I just want to tell you all that I can't tell you how many guys I've talked to who would never in a million years admit to each other or anywhere in the world that they are curious about this stuff, the panties and the other thing, but they all are when it comes to, secretly telling just one person.
I think women out there are trying to get you to put on panties so they have something on you.
But that's not a big deal.
And they're hoping that you're stupid enough to even agree to a picture.
And they tell all their
You're
friends.
done.
No pictures.
And then you're
No
done.
They tell all their friends about it. Trust me. I got sisters.
I think everybody's secretly, naturally curious about what it would be like to be the other gender, because we'll never know.
Well, you always think about like, oh, if I was a girl, all I'd do all day is,
Play with my
fiddle
boobs.
around with myself.
Yeah.
Exactly. What would it be like to have these things to play with?
Yeah,
No,
see?
I had weight on me. I know what it's like.
All
right.
You have
All right,
pinchable
thanks, guys.
breasts,
I
Jimmy.
really do.
Dr. Jessica, everyone.
Just soft to
Take care,
mush.
Doc.
Brooklyn Ace, what's up?
What's going on, boys? Happy phone call Thursday.
Oh, thank you,
But
sir.
I actually have another
Yes.
reason for calling.
Yeah.
You guys are forgetting. You're talking to somebody that wore Daisy Duke so he could get more crack.
Yeah.
And swears he didn't do anything with that guy.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, who else for Daisy Dukes
Yes,
get
he's talking to
cracked?
Jew. He's talking to Jew, man.
Don't make me get up. Listen to me.
Yeah, you'll be down in a second.
It is a true story. Yeah, you got to admit it.
Well, let's move on.
You used to wear short shorts, get more drugs.
He said, let's move on.
Yeah. Like you would move on from that, right?
One of his buddies told him that there was this drug dealer that was gay that liked, to kind of, I don't know, look at guys and stuff, and he'd get a better deal if the guy
he
was
dressed-
attracted to you.
You would get-
So
yeah.
he actually made a conscious decision to dress in a way that
To dress sexy.
that he thought a man would find attractive to get a discount on his crack money.
Did you get a discount on your crack?
Let me tell you something. I got invited upstairs and got personal stash. You know what I mean?
I bet.
I got personal.
You know how
That's
good your
messed
ass
up.
has to look
You
for a
got-
drug dealer to give you a personal stash?
You got crack, the kind that goes in the pipe and the stinky kind.
By the way, that's the old days. You're sober for what, 20 years?
21
now?
years.
21
That's
years,
good.
and he
That's
just
good.
became a father for the third time at 55 years old.
50 years old.
Whatever he
Old.
is.
Well,
Whatever old he
congratulations.
is.
Thank you.
Crack is not good at all.
Oh, really? Thank you, doctor.
Crack is bad.
Crack
kills.
Wow.
Crack kills.
Public service announcement.
Hey, Rampage, you're all right, man. We have to go, unfortunately.
Yeah, we have. We give the computer cuts us off in about 6
Nah,
minutes.
there
Hey,
goes the
Rampage, are
music.
you going to be in Pittsburgh Labor Day weekend? Because I'm performing there at the Improv if you're in Pittsburgh.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I try not to be there.
Why, your ankle bracelet will go off if you go that far?
Now you're brave.
there you go.
Oh, now you're brave. Now that we have 30 seconds
Yeah.
left in the show.
You're tough as the credits are rolling.
Wow, that's
You're performing. What are you doing? Someone's taxes?
Rich Voss at the Improv in Pittsburgh Labor Day weekend.
He's like
Okay.
a broke Adam Sandler trying to talk about me. Ankle bracelet.
You did an ankle bracelet
gotta get
joke. My God,
Gotta
man.
get the plugs out too. UFC 74 this Saturday, pay-per-view, 10 o'clock. Rampage is not fighting on that one. He's fighting the Pride middleweight Dan Henderson on UFC 75 next month. So Couture versus Gonzaga is the headline this Saturday night, and I'll be in Boston later today signing my book at 6 o'clock. If you want to go to Barnes & Noble.
On Boylston Street.
Yes, on Boylston Street. And thank
Rampage,
you,
we're actually really cool guys. Please come back. It got a little weird there. Let's acknowledge it got a little weird, but
that's cool. Y'all keep it real. Y'all keep it real. He keep it too real, but you know.
We'll all do push-ups or bench press next time you're here, all right?
We'll work out.
We'll work out. It's Opie and Anthony. Thanks for listening, and if you're not joining us at XM, have a great day. All right. Opie and Anthony on XM Satellite Radio. Rich Boston studio. Rampage Jackson, man, how much fun was he?
Great, dude.
Yes.
Those guys.
I got to tell you, it's a dilemma we have all the time. We get these, these guests, and we're not sure if we should take them or not. And sometimes they're duds, and sometimes they just give us unbelievable radio. Rampage Jackson, not going to lie to you, we were kind of on the fence. We're like, how many, people would be interested in us interviewing Rampage Jackson? And I know he's popular in the UFC world, but we have to think a little bigger than that at times.
You have to translate to a different audience.
And we said, what, I think he's interesting enough to bring to the show. And man, he fucking killed.
Right.
He was funny.
It was interesting, talking about the UFC, and then he was hilarious. Great sense of humor. Can't wait to have him back.
Most of those fighters, man, like Chuck is really cool. Most of those guys are really fun guys, man. They're fucking. Oh, I can't curse here. They're not.
That's funny.
They're not afraid to be men and to think like men and to talk like men.
Yeah, hang out.
He's not uptight. He was doing racials. He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's what those guys are great at.
Yeah, me and him really connected.
You did. You did.
I could see me hanging out with him back in the day. That's the kind of dude I would run with, you know what I mean?
The type of guy who you would do things for, who would tell you that he's thirsty and you'd get him water.
Yeah. We got to go to Michelle in Virginia. Michelle, what's going on? Michelle, how do we get that phone up? Oh, hold on a second. Michelle.
Yes?
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
You've been on hold, by the way, for about an hour.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, what do you got?
That's okay. I realized after I got put on hold that you probably weren't going to take me until you were on XM. Because what I have to say, I don't think you can play on free radio.
Okay, what's that?
Well, first of all, this you could have played. I saw you at the Nissan Pavilion this past weekend. Boss, Jimmy, you guys were wonderful.
Thank you.
I got to meet you both, Opie and Anthony and Jimmy. I got my picture with all three of you.
Ooh.
We really don't give a shit about that. What do you got for the show?
Jeez.
Well, which chick were you?
Uh-huh.
All right, good.
I wanted to say that yesterday I didn't get to hear the show, but I was listening to the replay on my way home, and you were playing an interview about Michael Vick.
Yeah.
And during the interview, I think I'm not sure who it was that was speaking. It might have been Reverend Al Sharpton. But he mentioned that there were a lot of animal lovers out there, but there were also a lot of people that loved Mike Vick.
Yeah. Oh, that was the guy from the NAACP.
Okay, I don't know if it was my reception or if it was just me, but it sounded like he said, there are also a lot of people that love my dick.
Wow, you're nuts. What's wrong with you?
If you have the clip.
No, we have the clip. We even played it on the other side of the show where you're not allowed to curse. It's obvious the guy said, love Mike Vick.
Oh, yeah, but...
Why do you think it says love my dick in that clip? That's crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
Are you a dirty girl? Listen, we have it right here for
You're
everybody.
hearing things. My dick.
You're hearing things. Listen again. Here it is.
What we are saying, let's maintain our humanness when we are trying to remedy the whole situation. Yes, there are many dog lovers, fans in the NFL, but there are also many other people who just love Mike Vick. And these people, too, are significant in numbers.
We're laughing at you because we here love Mike Vick.
Of course.
Clear as day.
It could have been my reception.
If you hear my dick,
How do you hear my dick in there?
Let me hear, because it might. Let me hear it again.
All right.
My dick.
Well, Michelle waited over an hour just to tell us that it sounds like love my dick.
Love my dick.
We hear love Mike Vick clear as day.
Trying to remedy the whole situation. Yes, there are many dog lovers, fans in the NFL, but there are also many other people who just love Mike Vick. And these people, too, are significant in numbers.
Anthony continues to laugh at you. It's so obvious he's saying love Mike Vick.
Oh, yeah, I'm laughing at her. That's what I'm laughing at.
I realized after I thought about it for a second what he said, but when I first heard it, it just sounded like he said, love my dick.
When you first heard it.
What?
Huh?
As soon as I heard it, my first thought right after I heard it was that that's what he said.
Well, you see it our way now, right? It's obviously saying love Mike Vick.
Right. And
you do hear that, right?
Yeah.
Situation. Yes, there are many dog lovers, fans in the NFL, but there are also many other people who just love Mike Vick. And these people, too, are significant in numbers.
Wow, Michelle, you're way off on this one, and it's clear as day. Love Mike Vick. Yeah. All right. I guess that was worth waiting an hour for, huh?
I just wanted to tell you guys that it just sounded a little bit like that.
All right, well, I didn't hear it. I tried to hear it just for the sake of the joke, but I didn't hear it either.
Yeah, I wish it sounded like that, because that would be hilarious. Then that would be a clip we would have, and we would get to play a lot. We would even be able to play it on regular radio and maybe get one by everybody, you know?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's very, very obvious he says love Mike Vick. So, all right, Michelle, have a good day.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Sounds just like my dick.
Shandy from Florida. Andy.
Shandy.
Sex and fucking.
I like werewolf movies. You know what? I put tuna juice on my penis and let the cat lick it off. I pick.
All right. Hey, why doesn't this work?
What's not working? What's not working?
This.
How is there anybody sticking up for Michael Vick on this? How can anybody ever admit, he screwed up?
I'll tell you. Melanin.
It's just
Black
ridiculous.
people are sticking up for him for some reason. I don't know why. And athletes too. Mm-hmm. It's silly. Just silly. Anybody would be vilified for this. It's not like a black thing. I mean, a white athlete who was dogfighting and murder would get killed for this.
People go to jail all the time for animal abuse. All the time. You just don't know who they are. It's ridiculous that anybody would say, well, you know, people love dogs and people love him. Yeah, okay, still. But he's still, you know, murderers. People love...
I don't think they go to jail all the time.
Well, a lot of people do.
I barely hear about it.
Look at
That's
this
because
fight.
they're not famous.
Yeah, where is this savagery going on? Bolivia?
Congress. Well, that's good.
That is great. I love when these countries that are just the guy's laughing, the news guy. But I love these countries that think they got this government in place that's doing something, and they just go inside and beat the shit out of each other. They just start pounding each other with chairs and microphones, fists.
It happened in our Congress recently, too. Someone threw a punch or a shot. It's just rare that it happens here.
Yeah.
Oh, I love watching these other countries where it's an all-out brawl between 10 people. It's great.
All right. Hey, speaking of werewolves...
and they get to vote in the UN, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to be just like us.
Opie, I'm scared of werewolves.
Remember the King Gimp game?
Oh, my God.
Remember King Gimp?
Yeah.
Some old listeners will remember the King Gimp game. Well, Danny made a retard poetry slam King Gimp style game.
All righty.
We play the phrase, and then we have to guess what it is. And we have multiple choice answers just in case you can't figure it out on your own.
I certainly hope he was able to decipher what they were saying, because there are a couple of them that were impossible.
All right, before we get to that, we got, this is the end of the whole poetry slam. We're squeezing out as much audio as possible, but we're running out here. Poetry slam, life in drag first, as Danny makes his way to the studio. We got to play this for everybody today.
Yes, sir.
If I could be a woman, my body would be stunning. If I could be a woman, my body would be stunning.
It would be steamy, fiery, and I would probably weigh 100 pounds.
It would be steamy, fiery, and I'll probably weigh 100 pounds.
I would be 6 foot and have a B cup.
I would be 6 foot, and I'll probably have a B cup.
My hair would be blonde.
My hair would be blonde.
My shoes would be high tops.
My shoes would be high top.
My toes would be beautiful.
My toes would be beautiful.
I would just have a beautiful body.
I would just have a beautiful body.
All women would be jealous.
All women would be jealous.
Even straight men would want me.
Even straight men would want me.
I would be happy looking like a woman.
I would be happy looking like a woman.
And living a life in drag.
And living a life in drag.
I'm gonna get rid of all my male clothes.
I'm gonna get rid of all my male clothes.
And get only girl clothes.
And get only girl clothes.
My family would be surprised.
My family would be surprised.
But they would learn to love me for who I am.
Maybe
I
not.
think they've done that since you came out.
And not worry what I look like.
And not worry what I look like.
My nails would have a French manicure.
My nails would have a French manicure.
I would be in a Viper.
I would be in a Viper.
And be a supermodel.
And be a supermodel.
Supermodel.
Because they have lots of money.
Because they have lots of money.
And a lot of men.
And a lot of men.
I would be able to walk.
I'd be able to walk.
I'd be able to have a boyfriend.
I'd be able to have a boyfriend.
I'd be able to get married.
I'd be able to get married.
I would be loved for who I am.
I would be loved for who I am.
See,
retarded cross-dresser.
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair and he's in full cross-dressing attire. The video makes it really creepy. It's Special Poetry Slam, Life in Drag for people who are trying to find
Sounds like Mary Jo Buttafuoco being interviewed.
I don't like the way the poor guy, like, they're trying to make it this high-end thing, a higher thinker. Like,
yeah.
How about this? I love cocks. I love cocks. Dresses make me want to get fucked up the butt. Dresses make me want to get fucked up the butt. Because I hate daddy and I love mommy. Why not just say that?
Instead of making this artsy
Well,
thing?
yeah, because the guy's retarded. I mean, you know, if someone's a Columbia grad and they want to make those decisions, but the guy just likes dresses because they feel silky.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. He likes Doris Day.
They feel good.
Yeah. Let's say hi to Mike on Long Island.
I was a woman. I'd be a cunt.
Mike, what's up?
Hey, you know, I'm not a black guy. I'm not an athlete. I'm sticking up for Mike Vick.
Why is that?
Because what's the difference between beating up a wife or doing some drugs and then maybe getting 30 days and then going on to the field and getting all kinds of accolades? So, you know what? He did dog fighting. I like
Hold on, sir.
You know what?
One thing, hold on,
because
one thing at a time.
Your phone's crapping out. You got like.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong about the drugs and the fighting, like the domestic violence.
Well,
but just because that shit is not handled the way it should be, doesn't mean that the dog fighting shouldn't be handled properly.
Also, too, a wife talks back, a dog doesn't. All right, so maybe she deserves it.
You can't pay off a dog. That's the problem. You can't pay off a dog.
It's you know what? You can't say, well, if this guy gets away with armed robbery, why can't a murderer get away? It's illegal and it's inhumane to sit there and kill dogs, electrocute them, and hang them.
It's not inhumane to beat your wife up. Give me a break.
Sir, it is.
Yes, it is. So you're comparing apples to oranges. It doesn't matter. It's both
apples and oranges.
No, it's the problem is, dude, dog fighting is illegal. So is beating your wife. But dog fighting to me shows is also something that's done for profit. There's a viciousness. There's a complete indifference in dog fighting. Doing drugs is stupid, but we understand why people do drugs. Hitting your wife is off.
Jim Norton, are you saying that killing a dog is worse than beating a wife?
Absolutely, I'm saying that. And I'm saying that hitting your wife should be rewarded.
Jesus.
I think the problem.
I don't think we condone that on this program.
No, I think the problem a lot of people are having is the magnitude of this thing. It wasn't like one pit bull.
Yes.
They're finding like dead pit bulls all over that property, and the way, I mean, they're drowning dogs, they're electrocuting them. It wasn't one.
Like 60.
I think it's the amount of dogs that really bother people on this story there, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? They're making an example out of this guy. This guy's career is over. That's a bunch of bullshit. I mean, not for nothing. You know what? The guy, you know what? Maybe he was into this stuff. He made a mistake. Why are they going to vilify this one guy for this?
He made a mistake.
Hey,
60 dead dogs.
Yeah,
That's 60 mistakes.
Hey, I'll tell you.
Dogs, you know what? Let me ask you: did he kill those dead dogs, or those dead
Some of
dogs
them
being killed by people that were doing the dog fighting?
Both, dude. I think they said he did actually kill some. He did take part, apparently. From what I don't know, again, I wasn't there, but I heard he did take part in some of the executions.
You know what, though? I sort of agree with Mike on one point. Let him play. Let him play.
Well, if you're an owner of the
if he's
team-
not in jail, I don't give a shit what my star player does. I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap if the athletes are doing steroids or any of that anymore. I used to care. I don't care anymore. And if he can help the team win, who gives a shit what he does in his personal life?
If that guy does come back to the NFL, I guarantee you, whatever team picks him up, he's going to come back to a standing ovation, and as long as he wins, he's going to do it. And that guy should not.
It's all about
Come back to booze, dude.
And you say you don't care, but any boss or owner, will you hire a pedophile to work in here that you know was a kid toucher? So everybody still care. You still care as a boss or as an owner. Are you going to make money or lose money on this guy?
This is
all right.
So let me ask a question, Sal. What you're saying is that, you're not going to hire this guy because he killed 60 dogs, but let's go give him a 5-year, $50 million contract to the guy that beats the shit out of his wife. Come on,
Like who?
No, I didn't say. First of all, I didn't say it.
Who are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, it doesn't make a difference. Just pick a guy. Look at Larry.
No.
What?
Dude, give me an example of who you're talking about, like with the drugs. The drug, they have a policy for that. Third time and you're out. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I'm saying there is a policy for it. And also, dogfighting is gambling, which is a big problem. I mean, look, Pete Rose, here's an example. Chris Albrecht, it's not an athlete, but had an incident with his wife or his girlfriend where he gets drunk and he hits her, and he loses one of the greatest gigs in show business, which is the president of HBO. I mean, there are times when you're off the field or out of the office behavior affect what you're doing. And it's unfortunate, but that...
I don't know. I don't see it that way. I really.
I see Mike's point as far as the NFL has this fake morality thing where they think they have, they got this up and up this high and mighty organization, where everyone is squeaky clean. I get that part of it, Mike. Absolutely.
All right. Bottom line is, without comparing it to beating up your wife or doing coke or robbing a bank. Killing 60 dogs and having dog fights in your property and hanging them, is there something wrong with that, yes or no?
Yeah, there's something wrong with it, absolutely. But
okay, then don't compare.
No.
Don't compare, identify, all right? You don't compare,
Rich,
identify.
the point he's trying to make, he agrees that it's wrong,
Yeah.
but he doesn't think the guy should lose his entire NFL career over it.
Well, it's all about money. You know that. The boss is, a team owner's going to say, well, are we going to lose money on him, or are we going to...
Well, oh my God, you can't be further from the truth.
Here's the problem.
This fucking guy, if he played this year, they would make a shitload of money off this.
Yep.
A shitload of money.
Nobody would take his jerseys, though. His merchandising would be a problem. I don't know, dude. I think that PETA is relatively powerful. The outcry, you want to talk about advertisers being attacked, the banks,
Yes.
all these people, even the liquor companies that are involved with stadiums would go after them. It'd be a dumb financial move.
That's what I'm saying. So
for a boss. I think that they would be hurt by it because so many people would come after you.
Yeah, you know what? All right, I have to back up a little bit. Yeah, because I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't thinking about that
For that
part of this
reason,
whole
I
thing.
think people would tune in to watch them.
I was thinking about just the.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree. I think it's ridiculous that they're making an example out of this guy. You know what? It's look, hold on. It's terrible what he did to the dogs. I love dogs. If he did it to cats, honest, I wouldn't give a rat's ass. Sorry about Jack Jack. Okay, but you know what?
Hey, don't you bring Jack Jack into this.
I love dogs, all right? But you know what? If this was anybody else, with anything, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. They're going to make an example out of this guy. I think it's unfair. He's facing, what did he face, like 3 years in jail, 4 years in jail?
He's a plea bargain. I don't know exactly. I think between a year and 18 months.
You can't downplay it, though. I mean, like I said earlier, it's the volume of dogs that were involved that I think really got people bothered.
And the methodology of killing them puts him in. He's not a sane person. He's kind of like serial killer insane to have the ability to hang a dog and slit a dog's throat and electrocute a dog and drown a dog. It makes you're crazy. You're a real crazy, dangerous person, I think, if you have the potential to do that to an animal.
But other people would say we just don't get that culture and that they're not crazy for doing that.
I don't know.
I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree.
All right.
Hey, I like that.
Let's just agree to disagree.
All right, thanks for the call, Mike.
And don't forget, Mike, one more thing is they're making the example out of him, but this thing doesn't come up that often.
No.
It's not like this happens a lot.
Right.
It just You know, I've never heard of it. I'm
Well,
sure
no,
it
well,
happens, but I haven't heard of it.
Well, people get arrested for animal abuse all the
screaming at
time.
me.
People get arrested all the time for animal abuse. You don't know who they are. Obviously, when a
Then how do you know they're
superstar
being
does
arrested
something
all the time?
That's a good
because you
point.
hear news, you hear this guy.
But you don't hear about it.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't
I mean, it's
remember
not-
ever
it's not
hearing.
really?
Yeah,
Go on the internet.
I couldn't tell you the last time actually before
The internet.
Or whatever.
that?
News. A person has 70
I go
dogs
on the
in their house or
internet.
whatever.
What do
Whatever.
we put in Google?
What do we put in Google? Animal arrests.
Animal arrests?
Arrest.
How do you
Let's
spell
show him
arrest?
handcuffing a
Arrest.
horse.
Don't turn
Yes.
this.
Where animals making a citizen's arrest and cuffing a guy for sitting in the
Animal
woods.
arrest.
No, can you put in animal arrest for me? I want to see what comes up.
ARESS.
Because, you know, boss
Animal
told-
arrest.
I heard an L in there. Animal arrest. But whatever. Yeah, there it is. Laress. Okay, animal arrest. Ormeline Laress Princess.
All right.
Some foreign language. Animal proteins. Thank you, Rich. I could read about animal proteins.
Nothing about animal arrest.
I just don't see anything under animal arrest.
Oh, well.
Oh, wow. But then again, you know. Did you mean animal oppress? All right, let's try animal oppress. Animal Planet. All right, getting closer. Always, she reveals the dignity of each animal trying to survive in a world made cruel and dangerous by the thoughtlessness of humans through animals' eyes.
Whatever. You hear it on the news all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, not all the time.
Look,
you
they're
know,
talking about it right now. Oh, wait. No, that's the weather.
Yeah, well, all the time would mean... Well, we got
Right
There
now.
they are talking about, it's bad
that's-
economy,
that's,
cheaper gas.
cheaper gas. Yeah, 3 news stations on and not one talking about this all the time. Thing.
Well, here it comes.
No,
that's
And
people on
that's
scooters.
Swollen River from the
It's a
search for missing hiker.
It's an ATV story.
Well, maybe the hiker was a dog.
Yeah, well, gas is at $2.97 though, so maybe they'll
Maybe dogs drive.
maybe.
Oh, look, he's doing the weather. Maybe it's good. It's a good day for dog fighting.
Oh,
maybe it's raining dogs and dogs.
All right.
Wow.
I didn't like your hand tap because you lost faith in it.
yeah.
Rich, you guys can't see out there, but Rich tapped his hand with
guilty.
dogs and dogs because he knew. Oh my God! Can I say something?
Yeah.
I went and saw the Terrence Howard. You know what? There it goes.
What is this?
Oh, there is the dog fighting in football.
What is this?
a brazen thief in the act.
Look at this guy. What did he break the window with? Rocks?
I don't know.
Yo, I'm gone.
Yeah. He's pushing the window in, stealing something.
Oh, God, son
Look,
of
it's
a
a
bitch.
serious unit. His back.
Yeah, well, you know it's not a book.
We were supposed to have Terrence Howard calling today, and he didn't because I'm thinking he got embarrassed by that movie. It was
You went and saw it, right, Jimmy?
It was a very bad movie.
Yeah?
With Richard Gere, very bad movie.
Oh, Richard Gere is yeah.
It just
Then it's gotta
not
be bad.
at all a good movie.
Did you hear the gerbil story with him?
What happened?
Oh, it's quite sexy. and
What, he
scandalous.
kills them right if they don't fight properly?
Yes.
Wait, are
yes,
you
he's-
saying that-
gerbil fighting?
Are you saying if Richard Gere's in a movie, it's got to be bad?
Yeah, these
Or
days.
he hasn't done one in a while?
These days.
Let's go IMDb, Richard Gere.
Last good movie I would say was the one with Edward Norton.
Power was his best.
Primal Fear?
Primal Fear.
Right?
That was the last good movie he made.
Pretty Woman was good. I mean, you know, it was.
I liked some of his earlier movies.
How about Nights in Road of Death? What?
Exactly.
Oh, it's not out
This
yet.
was a movie. Let me just tell you what it was about. It's called The Hunting Something. And it's about him and Terrence Howard play reporters, and it's based on a true story.
Mm-hmm.
The Hunting Party. It's not 100% true. It's about 3 reporters that are going to Bosnia after the Bosnian Serb thing, and trying to capture the like one of the guys who's on the run, like one of the head massacreists. They decide they want to capture him.
Mm-hmm.
It's an awful concept. I didn't know what part tied in to be true. I mean, I guess that there are reporters and Bosnia exists. I mean, they proved me right. I
There's
looked
the
on the map.
facts.
I'm like, yeah, Bosnia's there. But it was it was terribly acted. I couldn't believe how bad the acting was.
No
in it.
kidding.
Dude. Terrence Howard's amazing, and Richard Gere's a good actor. Awful. They had a scene with a CIA agent, and I hate when movies do this, where the CIA guy. It's such an obvious propaganda. Like, the CIA guy is not talking like a CIA guy. He's talking the way 2 jerk-offs at a party think a CIA guy talks. Like, dude, you know the fucking CIA is over there. They ain't really looking for Bin Laden. And, like, the CIA guy is going, why do you think we haven't found him? Do you think we're not looking? Like, the CIA guy is saying things that a CIA guy would never say
Right.
to reporters, much less... It was awful.
And maybe that's why he didn't want to do our show.
I'm wondering.
There are times when, like, an actor sees the reviews and realizes, wow, this is a real bomb. They just go into hiding. They don't do press for something.
I'd like to think that, but between being embarrassed of a movie that you've just made that is being released or being embarrassed of being on this show, I would pick this show.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't see him doing a lot of other press either. He was on Good Morning America.
Yeah.
He left before the premiere was over. Terrence Howard, I mean.
By the way, Richard Gere was in Chicago. Maybe not a movie.
I didn't like that fucking
You
movie
saw
either.
Chicago?
Of course I did.
I don't think I saw Chicago.
Didn't like it.
Shall we dance?
Yeah, exactly.
Shall we
dance?
Well, Chicago got a nice buzz out there.
Shall we shove a gerbil up our ass?
Why the gerbil joke every time? with
Because
Richard Gere?
every time Richard Gere is brought up, I want to bring up that poor gerbil.
Do you ever see that movie?
Well, we can
Power of
rework.
his?
We can
What?
rework
You
all
ever
his
see
movies.
Power? Richard Gere, the movie Power?
No, when
He
that
was
come out?
a political campaign manager or something. It was great. It was a great movie.
Internal
Totally
Affairs
bad.
is a great movie, too.
Actually, that movie was called Internal Gerbils.
Internal gerbils.
And we got Pretty Gerbil he made, Final Gerbil he made.
An officer and a gerbil.
And the gerbil played on. He was in that one. Primal
Primal
Gerbil.
Gerbil.
Or
Fear.
Gerbil Fear, sure.
Yeah.
What else was he in?
American Gerbilo.
He was in the Gerbil Club. Let's not forget an officer and a gerbil.
Yeah.
American.
How could we forget that?
American gerbil, you know.
We just said it.
I know.
Oh, vicious dog attack.
Look at her face. See?
Someone got their face eaten.
Here's another
No, dude, that's the
story.
story we did
Is
yesterday.
that the doggy door one?
Yeah, with the pit bulls, the pit bulls coming in the doggy door. Hey, this is something we got to go to. I just don't hear it this way, but Shane in Kansas. What's up, Shane?
What's up, guys?
Hey, kiddo.
There's a soundbite of the president of the NAACP that you have to find yesterday. He was giving a press conference about the Michael Vick case, and the guy should really say Michael when he talks, because he was talking about how many people hated Michael Vick, but he was, in the same token, he thought there was many people that liked his dick.
So you're saying that, like, you don't understand why he would defend Michael Vick. Okay, and I understand what you're saying is, how could this guy come out defending Michael Vick? Can we play it?
So you're saying instead of saying Michael Vick, he said my dick?
He said many people like my dick.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, and they.
Why would someone say that?
All right, hold on.
Do we have a clip of that interview?
We certainly do have a clip. Let's all listen very carefully, okay?
All right, let's listen.
So, Shane, you're saying he says my dick instead of Mike Vick.
That's correct. He must have.
All right, let's take a listen. All right, let's take a listen together. Get to the bottom of this.
Trying to remedy the whole situation. Yes, there are many dog lovers, fans in the NFL, but there are also many other people who just love Mike Vick.
Oh my God!
And these people too are significant in numbers.
I don't hear it, dude.
So he said a lot of people love Mike Vick.
No, really, I think
Clear
he's
as day,
talking
dude.
about my dick.
Dude, it's...
How do you hear my dick in that?
I didn't hear that.
Are you kidding me? Shane. He's gone.
Oh, he hung
Oh,
up.
what a shame.
You got to be crazy to hear my dick in this.
Yeah, every time.
How many are we going to get?
This should prove to some people.
Why do we even try on the show?
No, this should prove to some people, the hardcore fans that listen to the entire program and then bitch about, you guys played that or this or that. See, there are plenty of people that don't listen to the entire program.
Not even close.
Not even 2 days.
I love the people that listen to every word. But,
of course we
man,
do.
Are you a minority? But God bless you guys.
God bless.
Hey, so retard poetry slam, King Gimp style game. What happened to Danny?
He went away.
Where'd
Danny go?
Well, Danny put this together. Danny, what do you think?
Bars
You got
aren't
a mic?
open yet.
You got a mic over there.
Here's our favorite drunkard.
Hi.
Partner in crime.
Yeah.
We haven't drank in a while.
We'll have to go out on Friday.
Ah, nice.
Oh.
Drinky.
What's up, Danny?
Not much. I just remembered the old. Derek suggested from this clip, so I should actually give him some credit.
No.
We all remember the King Gimp game from years and years ago, and we felt that this was a perfect clip to pull and kind of try and mimic that game from years ago.
All right, so we got a phrase. So we play the phrase.
We'll play the phrase first, and then if you guys want to guess what he's saying off the cuff, if you want to go with multiple choice answers, I have multiple choice answers.
Okay.
And then, obviously, for you, the track following will be the answer.
Ooh.
Because this is the guy that talks with the Stephen Hawking voice box.
Can I play game show host?
Certainly.
No, it's your job.
No, it's all yours if you'd like it.
All right, here's the first phrase.
I can't hear me no.
I know what
Get
he said.
the fuck out of here.
I actually know.
Now I remember the King Gimp game.
God, it was so hard.
You guys couldn't understand it?
No, Jimmy, what do you got?
I know what he said.
All right.
Maresy dotes and dozy dotes and
I can't hear me no.
and she's dodging me.
What the
Wow,
fuck
that's
is-
impossible. All right. Wait a minute. Are they doing another interview? Like, I don't need to know what
does
he's
it follow
talking about, but
the I'm blank and I like?
No, it's just him talking about a subject.
okay, him talking about a subject. Let's hear it again.
Oh, I know what he.
I do like P1s. You're right, Steve. Could you give us a hint?
I don't want to hint.
I don't know how.
I know now he's talking about
He's
stuff.
talking about stuff.
All right, you want to hear it again?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right.
I can't hear me no.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
No,
That is completely unintelligible.
it was something about gumdrops.
I think he's saying, like, but he does not at the end.
I got an answer.
No? Yeah, I didn't think so. Fucking retard.
He's saying there is no God.
He should be. Wow.
Wait,
How could there be a
wait a
God?
minute. Can we hear one more, please?
Sure, Jimmy.
Because I think I got it. I don't. Something that more. The word more. Oh.
Let's hear.
I can't
If my mother
me no.
drank a little less, this wouldn't have happened.
No, he's going. Oil can.
Oh, a joke from 1939. A joke from 1939.
Well, you got it though, right?
Yeah,
Who
of
didn't?
course.
You're a ventriloquist. That was.
One more time. I can get this. I'm very close to getting it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just want to
All
get
right.
I can't hear me no.
it. Touring with David Lee Roth is going to be fantastic. I can't wait. And having my son on the bass guitar will make me very happy.
Well, I think I got it.
What?
Yeah.
And then Michael Vick put an electric prod. All right, maybe not.
Oh, wow.
Oh, maybe not. Where's the card?
Why? Could it be a dog?
Well,
I made an ass of myself.
I'm sorry I did that.
we all hear the word more in there, right?
I'm embarrassed that I did that.
Sorry.
Is it? More?
I hear the word more.
More.
So I'm going to guess choke me more, I could still breathe.
Or how about chromosomes? I have one more than you do.
Hoffman from Wagbag, he writes, well, I don't know what he writes because it updated. Man, we got to, like, rework this instant feedback. Like, maybe we make things smaller so it stays on the screen longer. Because he had a great one. He's saying, I suck cock for K-Rock. This retard got the phrase that pays.
I think.
All right, it's time for the answer. You want to give us a multiple choice here?
Yeah, I'll give you 4 multiple choice.
All right.
Is it A, I think I'm in love and I like movies? B, there's pain in my jaw, they might remove it?
Could be.
C, ice skating brings me joy, I like the movement? Or D, I think I want more, I like to do it?
That's it.
No.
D.
I'll bet money. I know.
I think I like more. I want more. I like to do it.
Exactly. He saw a
Yeah.
picture of cotton candy.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the ice skating one. Positive.
Okay. What do you say,
Boss?
I have to go with D too.
Now let's listen to it because now we know what the answer really is.
All right.
I can't hear me no.
Yeah, I hear ice skating.
I like to do. I think I want more, and I like to do it. That's definitely it.
Well, should we play the answer, I guess?
Yeah, I guess. I heard ice skating there.
No.
Ice skating gives me joy. I like the movement.
Fuck that cocksucker.
How can you not hear ice skating? He starts off by saying,
How could you hear anything in what that guy was trying to fucking say?
I can't believe you heard it.
Ice skating.
I heard that one.
That's easy.
All right, he starts with ice skating. I just want to set it up. Listen, it's obvious he says ice skating to start this.
Oh, yeah.
Not obvious.
That's ice skating, and it's obvious. Oh, wow, this is a hard game.
One for me. All right, here's the next one. Like, wouldn't give a shit. Can you tell we're a day away from vacation?
Here we go.
We'll have a huge blowout show tomorrow, and then we're out of here for a week. All right, the second one. Oh my God, my brain's getting tired.
It makes me something to be out there with my friends.
It makes me stupid.
Fuck ice skating. I can't do it.
No. One more time.
Oh boy.
Come on.
It makes me feel hop hog. I'm a teacher in the Peanuts cartoon.
Let's go to Hellboy. Hellboy.
Yeah, man, it sounds like Voss talking baby talk to Bonnie to me.
It's Voss baby talk. Let's say hi to Larry in Texas. Larry.
Larry.
Hey.
Larry.
What are you guys doing? One of your stupid interns playing Chubby Bunny.
Oh, you think they're just playing Chubby Bunny?
Chubby tonguey.
Let's go to Eric in New York. Eric.
I believe he said Foundry's watermark is more important than Opie and
Yes.
Sorry, I laughed over the second half of your.
I'm trying to drive traffic to the Mo haircuts.
Let's go to Adam in Wisconsin. Adam.
Hey, I think I got the answer. I can hear him. He's saying, my refrigerator door fell off and I hate Sears.
Good callback, sir. I enjoy a good callback. Multiple choice or any more guess?
No.
Guesses?
Just the multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Well, is it A, it makes me feel I have somebody out there waiting for me? B, it makes me feel I have feelings, help me with mine? C, it hurts because I have nobody helping with my life? Or D, it makes me feel so happy to be out there with my friends?
That was what I said.
D.
What a coincidence it would be if that was wrong. But that's what I heard.
Where was out there, though? It's probably just a parking lot they pushed them into.
Friends.
The rocks.
You sure there's not another answer?
What could it be?
Well, how about Sean from Virginia Beach? He's saying, my dick's all shitty. Time for the answer?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It makes me feel so happy to be out there with my friends.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Why did you just use that to begin with?
I did?
No, him.
Oh.
Because then we wouldn't have a game.
Why does he do all the talking? Can we hear the clear one first?
Here's the clear one.
It makes me feel so happy to be out there with my friends.
I know what he's saying. He's going. See?
All right, here's we got two more to go. Here we go.
Cool.
Or maybe not.
I know I have never on
I know I have
Yeah, I heard
ruined many photographs. I can't exactly.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess. I'm alive. Don't pull that plug.
Pete Rose, 12 o'clock. We were walking through the airport, Fucking Anthony's such a dick. We're walking through the airport in Detroit, and he just goes, Pete Rose, 12 o'clock, and he points, and ahead of us is the retarded person with the Pete Rose hair.
God, were we laughing?
Oh my God.
Isn't that horrible? Pete Rose.
Pete Rose, 12 o'clock. It was so casual, and I didn't. The funny thing was, I didn't catch it for another 10 steps. And
Yeah, until we actually saw. We were up close.
Oh no,
Pete Rose.
I know that I have never fallen on X.
I know that I have never.
No. Something on my head.
Fred from Brooklyn's got it.
What?
He's good at this game. Fred,
Alright.
go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys? Is that
Hey,
Dave
Fred.
ordering another drink at Bar 9?
I think
Ring that bell.
I think he's saying winning last Comic 4 was the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Who won it? Josh Blake?
Oh, Brian in New York, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
He's saying my friend E-Rock is a fat fuck and has a Pete Rose haircut.
That was awful and mean spirited.
That was very hurtful. That was very hurtful,
We
Brian.
like to tease E-Rock, but that was just hurtful. We don't like to hurt E-Rock's feelings.
All right, what are the multiple choice answers?
Funny.
Of course, then fuck his feelings.
Has something with love.
Well, the multiple choice for this one is A. I know that I know that I have never in real life. I know now that I've never seen it with my eyes.
I know now. Was he fucking Shakespeare? Hark!
Eric in Texas.
Go that.
No, if he sees a red fucking heart. Hark!
Eric in Texas.
Pete Rose, 12 o'clock.
I know I have a dick in my mouth, but it tastes so good.
Whalers?
Oh, boy. Kick A from Philly. I know I bet on baseball, but I should be in the Hall of Fame.
That's a damn good one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. C. I know I have never honored a contract.
Jesus, Daddy.
Wait.
You got lazy today, didn't you?
Wait. I know I have never honored a contract. Is that a reference to something? Oh.
No. Or D. I have never fallen on the ice.
No.
Dana's obviously got it. Yes, Dana.
I think he's saying, I love to jerk off to videos of Terry Schiavo.
Holy shit.
Just let rain.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am the werewolf. I like to make werewolf movies.
I like to make werewolf movies.
Well, it's Tough Target Thursday.
Yeah.
An hour and a half on retards.
Oh, boy.
What the fuck? You're right.
Hey, Eric.
All right. Who gives a shit? Should we just play the answer at this point?
Please.
I have never fallen on the ice.
I've never what?
Fallen on the ice.
Never
Well,
fallen
because
on the ice.
isn't his like skates attached to his wheelchair?
How do you
Exactly.
fall?
How do you fall if you're a square?
Yeah, you haven't fell.
Dummy.
The fuck?
I gotta pee.
What, Jimmy?
Oh, but I have to make a winky.
Alrighty.
Dr. Leaky.
Go ahead, man. I don't interfere.
Oh,
All
no
right.
problem.
Here's the next one. And the final one. The final one.
Here it is.
All right. What are you doing?
I was going to bring it in.
Oh, yeah. Go.
Well, I was peeing. I was gay.
Now I'm just gay.
Look at you. Yeah. Just open it and stick the mic in. Jimmy's peeing. Yeah?
Sounds like me talking.
Stream start and stops a lot. Prostate problem.
He's removing kidney stones. Say.
You all right, Jimmy?
Yeah.
You Your stream starts and stops a lot.
Well, towards the end it does. I don't know why.
Could be prostate.
Really?
You're gonna
I pissed so much, dude.
you're gonna have to get a finger up your ass.
What's that?
You're gonna have to get a finger up your ass.
At a doctor's office.
No, I just
No,
thought here we could all just take turns.
I've had my prostate checked before. They
Oh, you
said it's
have?
Fine. Yeah.
With what young lady's tongue? A little swollen.
Do you wake up in the middle of the night pissing a lot?
5 times.
In the middle of the night?
Yeah.
I'm a lucky boy. When I go in to my doctor's office for strep throat, I get my my ass checked.
Why for strep throat?
Well, I want to call my doctor and find out because I'm still trying to figure it out.
I'm
Time to switch doctors, don't you think?
I just got the letter in the mail too that said from my general practitioner that was like, just a reminder, it's time for your yearly physical exam. It's like this thing fucking rolls around. I think they're sending that out every 6 months because I dread it because it's the finger up the ass.
They probably have some weird bet at the
finger up the ass.
They probably have a weird bet at the doctor's office. Let's see if he comes in again.
Gonna come in?
He's coming in so he can stick fingers up his ass.
No, because it's always around this time.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, hate that.
Who takes a physical every year?
You know,
pretty much people that want to stay healthy.
Yeah, you want to kind of
physical.
Once you reach a certain age, things happen fast.
They could cure a lot of stuff if they catch it early. That's why you go once a year there.
Jack Klugman survived throat cancer. He could still talk because they caught it early.
Yeah.
Frank Zappa would have still been alive if he would have gotten his prostate checked.
When was the last time you had your ass checked?
About a month ago. I had a physical
in a doctor's office.
Yeah, completely.
And it was the first one.
And my doctor's funny too because.
Is he hysterical?
I said, I feel really close when you put your finger in me. He goes, 2 fingers. Yeah, I've had it all checked. I got a fucked up stomach. So I got a screw.
So they have to go in your ass?
Well, no, no, that was different.
That's sort of the long way around.
No kidding. What the fuck, dude?
Through fucking 30 feet of intestine or so.
Why don't they just put a fucking camera in somebody's balls so the next time you drink it?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
all right, here's the final one.
I don't know, it's a little redundant.
He kind of repeats himself. Sounds like, are we on? Are we on? That's a toughie.
Yeah. We're running out of lines.
What's he saying? I played Superman.
One more? Just one more time.
All right. I hear a lot of owing, so I'm thinking, ow, that's my ass. Ow, that's my ass.
I don't know.
That should hold the fuckers for a while.
Right.
I think that, I don't know. What are the choices?
Well, you guys will never get it. It's either A, when we are all done, we have a nice meal. B, when we are on set, they're always talking in my ear. C, when we are on the ice, we have the same freedom. Or D, when we all hang out next, we have to have a beer.
C.
Wow.
I don't know how to pronounce your name, but some dude from Bermuda. I think he's saying,
it's a
welcome to another New Year's Rocket.
Good one.
Take your bra off. Take it off now. Coming in. All right. Russman doesn't like this. Well, Russman, go to 47. I would suggest that today.
What does Russian think is too mean?
All right, enough of this fucking bogus bullshit. Totally not funny. Really.
Don't listen.
I've never seen more instant feedback come in recent weeks, and the phones just are lit.
Yourself.
All right, ready for the answer?
Yep.
Here we go.
When we are on the ice, we have the same freedom.
That's me.
That didn't sound like that at all.
No.
Who is we? What does he have the same freedom as? Somebody takes a tree stump and kicks it across the ice?
He was talking about curling.
Trees. When we were on the ice, we have the same mental capacity. See him in an empty turtle shell sliding across the ice.
It's got to be empty or it's smarter. I love that.
All right, well, there you go.
That was a tough game.
The King Gimp game has made an appearance back on the show there.
The werewolf retards.
Yeah.
I like to make werewolf movies.
Movies.
I am the werewolf.
More with Rich Voss, who will be at the Improv Labor Day weekend in Pittsburgh.
And I have a phoner to do in a little while.
Why?
I have to.
With who, Jimmy?
Mike Gallagher. I thought it was yesterday, but I fucked up.
But, can we do it together?
Can't.
Oh.
He doesn't like us?
Oh, no, that's not true at all. I think he actually does.
Yeah.
But he's God Bless America guy.
Is he?
Right?
Very conservative.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And we're,
NBA star defends Michael Vick. Calls
that was the
calls dogfighting sport.
Yeah.
That was, what's his name?
Marbury.
Marbury.
Oh, okay. It's a culture we just don't understand, maybe. That's what I'm going to say today. That's my take on it today.
We didn't ask Quentin just in case he agreed with Michael Vick. We all would have had to go.
Oh, fuck. No one was brave enough to ask Rampage. No one was brave enough to ask him about the dogfighting. All right, here we go.
You kidding? Brave enough.
What?
I had a great line when he talked about how he was afraid of ghosts, and I was really not going to go there. Oof. Gold.
Oh.
Just gold.
I'm afraid of spooks, too.
Oh, Jesus,
Rich.
Ghosts, I'm saying.
We're trying to just have a little fun here.
Do you understand something?
What?
When I say something like I said it,
What?
don't you understand I'm saying it like that for a reason?
Oh, was that the same joke?
Oh, my
Did you think I was talking about?
I don't know. There's a lot of jokes about it.
He just
About ghosts?
Yeah.
What possible other joke could there be about ghosts that I wasn't brave enough to make the joke to a giant African-American fighter? What possible other joke could there be?
Well, that could be quite close.
And you have to just blurt it out.
I was going with the old, I was going old school, Abbott and Costello, you know, how they would portray ghosts in Abbott and Costello, and that would look like something else.
I honestly didn't know. I didn't think of what Rich said. I just didn't know where you were going with it.
Well, I was going there, and I think enough people got it.
Well, see, great minds think a lot. I like.
Oh my God!
Yeah, exactly.
Great minds think a lot. Technically correct.
I didn't realize we were still playing the King Gimp game. Do we have multiple choice answers on this one?
Great minds think a lot.
Great minds think a lot. Is that what he said?
Yes.
Oh my God!
I hope fucking Bonnie is packing her stuff.
She really should. I hope her, the kid, just leave you.
Does your kid have earplugs yet?
Oh, do not speak to that child. Let Bonnie do all the talking so the kid picks up on Bonnie speaking and not yours.
Great.
I've been trying to figure out what to get you and Bonnie. I got it.
Great mind.
Earplugs.
Think a lot.
Earplugs for Boss's kid. Save the kid years of.
It's just, it never
problems.
No, great minds think a lot.
Think a lot.
I slipped on that one.
Oh my God!
All right, we're gonna break and. Oh, you know what? Something a little different today. You know, we got to take a break, but we were talking about Greg Giraldo earlier this morning.
Very funny.
We found the uncensored, part of his roasting of Flavor Flav, but it's uncensored, which is cool. Let's see what this XM could do. We like to do this from time to time. You can't do this on regular radio.
No.
So Greg Giraldo, as we go to break, he killed. He was the best one at the Flavor Flav roast. Here he is, uncensored.
Cat Williams, Flavor Flav, Snoop, Ice-T. There's so many black dicks up here, I feel like we're doing this roast in Lisa Lampanelli's mouth. Face it. Face it, Lisa. You've swallowed more black seeds than Warren Sapp at a watermelon eating contest. Ice-T is here. Holy Ice-T, you fucking fossil. Holy shit. You're so old. The first thing you bought with your record deal money was your freedom. On your first album, the N-word was Negro. Some more is here. Some more when it comes to movies, maybe you should do some less. Soul Plane, holy shit. That was such a horrible embarrassment to black people. Brigitte Nielsen tried to fuck it. Brigitte Nielsen's here. Good to see you sitting up, sweetheart. I guess you're in rehab, and I really hope that works out for you. But seriously, if you want to stop repeating the disgusting things you've done in the past, why don't you just get your pussy sewn shut? Think of how many spools of thread that would take. You're very tall. You must have an enormous squack. Your pussy's so big, Sylvester Stallone left his career in there. God, you are a big, ghoulish woman. I'm talking to you, Carrot Top. Jesus. What happened to your face? I guess your act is not the only thing that's glued together. Seriously, what did you do to your face? I'm not even kidding. You look retarded. How did you do that? Did you just walk in and ask for the corky? Yeah. How did you find a plastic surgeon who could add a chromosome?
This is an emergency broadcast. The unpleasant noise you are about to hear coming from your radio is not a mistake. Opie and Anthony.
Rock and roll.
So I says...
I know, that was hilarious.
I says, stick it in my mouth.
Journey tribute audio coming our way in a few minutes. Evolution? Revolution? Evolution? All right. With Hugo, a good friend of Anthony's from the old days.
Yes.
My brother Joe used to be in this band, but he was making more money with the U2 tribute band, so he had to give up the Journey tribute band.
Yeah, you can only really commit to one tribute band.
Right. Mike in Alabama, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Mike?
About the biggest fucking douchebag that I've ever heard.
Why?
Because of that damn bit you guys just did. That's pretty fucking cool. What if you had a kid like that?
Here comes a Frunkus.
Am I that obvious?
Yeah.
God damn.
We really don't have haters because we're really great at this.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
It says, you guys are going to hell for that last bit, and I don't really worry about that hell and heaven thing because no matter which one you go to, you're going to miss people at the other joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So when they say, hey, you're going to go to hell for that next bit, I'm like, all right, hell's all right, because I'm going to know some people there. But then all the people that go to heaven, I'm going to be bummed out I don't get to see them for eternity.
What about
but
the
if you
people
go to
that go to
heaven, you're going to want to visit some of your old friends that happen to go to hell. So I just can't worry about that crap.
Isn't heaven supposed to be like eternal happiness and bliss? Like that's finally your reward, so there's no sadness. But wouldn't you be sad that there wasn't a person, like you're missing somebody because they went to hell?
Who?
Yeah.
Well,
you asking Anthony who he would miss?
So that
you never met him.
Well, I would have liked to have talked to him.
He would miss the king of hell.
Incidentally, Barnes and Noble is not going to carry the.
Oh, Adolf Hitler!
Yeah, Barnes and Noble is not going to carry.
Yeah, oh my!
What?
Sorry, Jimmy. We'll get to the Barnes and Noble thing.
What?
He was making. Oh,
he was imitating me. What? Come on, we're a little tired.
No, not we.
What did
I'm having
he
a
do?
fine
What did he
show.
do?
I'm enjoying my part of the show.
I missed it. What did he say?
What? Why are you looking at me? What I do wrong?
He obviously was imitating you, and you're like, what? Forget it. What was his exact line? What is that, me? Forget it. You had to be there, which you're obviously not. Yes, Jimmy. Sorry.
Barnes and Noble's not going to carry
Rich. It's getting beat up today.
They're not going to carry the OJ book. They said they will not carry the OJ book. It's like, come on, guys, you can't start doing that shit. They carry because Hitler made me think of that. They carry Mein Kampf. They carry Hitler's shit. It's like what is going to be more offensive than books about serial killers And fucking, I mean, come.
That isn't if I did it. That's look what I did.
But you know what I'm saying? They carry all that shit.
You could spend 15 minutes at Barnes & Noble and you could find some horrific things, is what Jimmy's getting at.
Yes.
You know what I think?
So
the
why would they
difference is?
ban the OJ book?
I think because if Hitler was walking around dating blondes in Florida and playing golf, they probably wouldn't put Mein Kampf in the
All right, but there's
bookstore,
probably other
but-
horrific people that are walking around.
And after OJ's dead, they will probably put his book in there.
But I'm with Jimmy. You can't start doing that because then.
No, I'm with you on this too. I'm just probably thinking what their logic is.
You can't. You got to have it all in there.
I'm just thinking what their logic is as to why Mein Kampf is in there.
You carry the OJ book? Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Well, Mein Kampf is OJ just snapped one night. I mean, Jesus Christ, Hitler snapped for 5 years.
And all the proceeds are going to the Goldman family.
So you can help them out.
So why wouldn't you buy like 5 books? Help them out.
But they are sticking it up OJ's ass, man.
Oh yeah,
OJ.
any dime this guy tries to make, because he lives off of his football pension, which for some reason is untouchable. For some reason, his football pension cannot be touched by the Goldman family, which is ridiculous. They should be able to make him homeless, but he's living large.
Man, OJ is, the country has just fucking, you know what? Nobody ever watched the trial that closely.
Right.
Yeah.
People think it's all racial. No, whoever sat glued to their TV watching a trial and seeing evidence build up, like, no one.
Yeah.
You never fucking did that before.
No, that was every bit of it. You were glued watching the testimony.
And the guy's not going to make any money off the book. You got to put it in the bookstores. If people want to buy it, they're going to buy it.
Absolutely.
Let the market decide if it's going to do well or not. Don't tell me what I can and can't read.
Agree.
All that shit.
I'd read the book in a second.
What the hell's going on with this country? Let's say hi. Oh, wow, cool. Seton Smith. Seton.
How you doing?
Hey, buddy, how are you, man? We've been talking about you all week.
I know. I've been recording it all week. It's beautiful.
I don't blame you. I didn't know you had XM.
What you say?
I didn't know you had XM.
Oh, yeah, I've had XM the whole time. I didn't get my promo code from y'all, but I'm not even holding that against y'all. Y'all are beautiful for just having me on.
Well, Seton Smith, he won Car Crash Comedy in D.C. Oh, fuck. Hold on a minute, Seton.
Hold on.
Please, stay right there.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hello?
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 Am I calling 92?
Y'all trying to be caller 92? And what are you trying to win, sir?
I'm trying to win the traveling virus ticket.
Ah.
Do you know the phrase that pays?
I'm afraid I don't, unless it's something like Frankus.
How come I'm listening to the two of you talk?
Who was this?
My name's Scott.
No.
No, I'm calling 92. Seth isn't.
Well, one of you is calling 92.
I know. Which one can it be?
I'm going to give it to the tranny.
The who?
The tranny.
Who's that?
Who do you think?
What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Joyce.
Joyce. What was it before, Joe? Because usually you stick to the same first letter at least.
Yeah, have you got your your dick cut off or
Or
you're still
just
waiting for that
hormone treatments?
operation? Yeah.
No, no.
No what? You
No
still
what?
got to go for the hormone treatments?
No, I got 2 kids. What are you kidding me?
Oh,
No, very, very feminine.
You don't sound
Old but feminine.
What?
Old but feminine.
Do you suck
Very cool. I'm very cool.
Going with the phrase that pays here.
Yeah, we'll do that one. Get out of here.
Throw.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, what's up? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Hello?
Hi. Did I win anything, or?
Did I win?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Is this K-Rock?
Yeah, is this K-Rock?
All right. Did I win?
Yeah.
What do I need to choose?
What?
Is this K-Rock?
I just asked the same thing.
Am I the 9th caller? Hello?
Yeah.
So what do I need to do?
I don't know. Who is this?
Go with 2 new ones.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Rock. Hey, what's up? Yo, did I win?
K-Rock.
Hello.
Suck cock for K-Rock.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello.
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 Hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
Hello.
Am I calling 92?
Am I?
Did I make it?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello.
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 Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Did I make it? Am I calling 92?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
92?
Hello.
92nd call?
Hello.
Happy phone call Thursday, Jimmy Sinan.
Fuckers. One more. Hello.
Hello.
Opie, give me tickets. Come on.
He's all wise to you. Fuckers are all wise now.
You motherfuckers.
That is so fucking funny. Hello? 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 Hello?
One more. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, that's today's fuck with the K-Rock call.
That's today's hello.
I love the hello. All right.
Did I win? Yeah. What? Did I win?
Now I can't get Seton Smith back on. Oh, wait, I got to change Macy's. Which Macy is it? This one?
Mises.
All right. Seton, sorry about that.
What's up, man? No, it's funny. What's up,
anyway, yeah, Seton Smith won Car Crash Comedy down there in Washington, D.C. And Rich Voss, you were on the stage and you introed Seton Smith because he got the opening slot because he won Car Crash Comedy. And how well did he do?
He killed. He had a great set. He just killed.
He took advantage of an opportunity, my friend.
Yes. And he looked like he had a good time. You know, he wasn't intimidated.
Bullseye.
And besides you being funny and everything, I had to say, your girlfriend is probably one of the hottest girls on this planet. I'm telling you, if you don't marry her, listen to me. She's beautiful. And she supports you, and she was really a good-looking girl, and you were really funny, man. Are you nervous?
Did you tell him the first thing you said when you saw her?
Yeah, you better hope she doesn't meet a headliner.
That's pretty fun.
I don't know. She's just very attractive. You're a lucky man.
Yeah, Seton, what has happened since you opened up the Virus Show down there in D.C.?
Every open micer in D.C. has all congratulated me. The DC improv works for me now, but other than that, I don't know. I ain't really know the strategy of sucking dick. I ain't know whose dick to suck to get work. So if y'all can give me like a letter, give me a diagram to who, because I will do it. Everybody listening, just work me wherever.
Well, you know what we're going to do? We should have you on the show soon.
Please.
When are you going to be in New York next? We would love for you to stop by.
Whenever your door opens, I will be in New York.
All right. Well, we're going to be on vacation next week, but we're doing Car Crash Comedy tomorrow for the PNC show. That's this Saturday. And I gotta tell you, the dude in Philly, I forgot his name. He won Car Crash Comedy. What? What?
Are you hearing Rich breathe into the microphone?
No, I'm not breathing, am I?
Yeah.
Dude, it is
I was trying to talk over it. I can't even do it.
I
It's
have,
like
emphysema.
What?
A little bit, just a little.
You have a little empathy. Isn't that like a little cancer?
It can't get worse if I don't start smoking again. It sounds like Abbott.
I love that.
That's what a little emphysema sounds like.
Yeah, there's a little emphysema for you.
I was breathing into the mic. You could hear it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I try to be aware of that. That's one of the things I try to be aware of.
Emphysema.
No, my health doesn't allow it.
Oh, well.
Well, what I was saying, though, the dude in Philly that won Car Crash Comedy, he backed out, and now he's kind of trashing us, I'm hearing.
Is he really?
Is he? Yeah, let's go to Joe in Philly. Joe, what's up?
Opie, what's going on, man? What's up, bitches?
Now,
even yesterday on Kid Chris, Ego McGonigal was talking about how you guys owe him money for all the free publicity he's giving you guys down here.
Oh, wow.
Is that the little guy?
Owe him money? Is he insane?
Wait, now, Joe. Hey, Joe.
What's up? What's up?
This has come in a few times today. Now, you got to tell the truth on this one. Don't exaggerate or nothing. What is he really? He's really saying
that? I'm not exaggerating. Levy, and Chris and Thomas all stuck up for you guys. Everybody was ripping on him. They're talking about how they're going to drop him from their show and how. I think they were busting his balls, but they're talking about how YSP's pissed and they don't want him on any more Levy's gigs. He honest to God said that you guys owe him money for the free publicity that he gave you down there because they talked about it on Kid Chris for 3 days in a row.
But every time I talk about the winner from Car Crash Comedy in Philly, I forget the kid's name.
Is he the little guy, McConical? Is he the little guy?
Yeah, he's like 4'10", maybe.
He's a tiny little guy.
With a horseshoe hairstyle there, and he's like just awful. He has to pay for sex and all, and we're giving him a great opportunity. We got the winner right here on the phone, Seton Smith. He went out in front of about, 6,000 or 7,000 because people were still coming in and destroyed.
I think we should still let McConical do it.
He doesn't want to do it.
How could he not want to do Camden?
Doesn't
he would do
want
great
to
there.
do it.
Because you know what it is? I think he's scared and he's trying to find an excuse to get out of it.
He's absolutely scared.
Yep.
What did he say?
He thinks it's too late now. Levy was telling him to get back on, try and get back on, and everyone was telling him it's too late. And to go
Dude, we had patience with the guy because we figured he was a little nervous, but now he said something about having a mediocre career, and I don't know. He's at the twilight of a mediocre career.
Chris is going to pay him to do the show.
Fuck pay. Seton Smith.
Pay him.
Did you need money to open up in front of 6,000 or 7,000 people when you're usually doing your comedy in front of 15?
Yeah.
I would have paid y'all a good amount of money.
Exactly.
To stand in front of that many white people and not be in a lineup.
What kind of lineup you talking about? Unless it's a Klan lineup.
I got
lack of height with Ego.
Hey, can we get Kid Chris on the phone? Is he up yet? I want to get to the bottom of this Philly thing. And we'll call Kid
I'll
Chris
punch
today
him out.
or something. Thanks, Joe.
Later.
But Seton,
What's wrong with that midget?
Seton, we just wanted to, congratulate you again. Everyone was talking about how great you did down there in Virginia, and we'll have you on the show soon after break. Okay?
All right then, dog. Thank y'all.
Any plugs today?
Any plugs? Damn it! No, I'm in Woodbridge, Virginia. I have no plugs at all.
Well, you got a MySpace or something?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, please, everybody, be my friend. Seton Smith, MySpace /Seton Smith. Be my friend. See me do 8 minutes on there. Please do. And also, y'all were making fun of Rich Voss because of the little spook line. I want to let you know there's a bunch of ways y'all could have went with that. You know what I mean? So, there's for example, Klan people look like ghosts, so you could have been like, yeah, I got my little Klan costume in the closet.
Right, the Klan costume could have worked too.
Yeah, you could have been like,
Perhaps
oh,
I
you're afraid of
jumped the
ghosts.
gun.
I thought black people were just afraid of being fathers. You could have just went somewhere, So anyways, y'all, thank y'all for having me on the show. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right,
thanks, man.
Seton Smith, everyone. He said, what else did he say? Charlie and Philly.
Smart guy.
Charlie.
Yo, Opie, Anthony, Jimmy, and Rich, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, just to add to little Ed McGonigal's conversation yesterday on Kid Chris, he said that you guys should be thankful for his little controversy that he started up, because now you got more people listening to your dopey little show.
Look, dude, he came in for Car Crash Comedy. What is he talking about?
Cool.
What a loser.
What's he trying to pull? Some wacky comedy bit?
No, he
where
was...
we talk about him.
I'll tell you what happened. He tried to bow out because he was scared. We called him out on it, and now he's trying to, save face.
Yeah.
Thanks, Charlie.
Can't you get him on the phone? Don't we have his number to get him on the phone? Mechanical?
He can only talk from 6 to like 6:20 or something crazy like that because he goes to work. So we're trying to get Kid Chris on. We'll see what happens. Hey, Evolution on Jill TV, Channel 11 here in New York, Anthony. Hugo, lead singer. He looks just like a young Steve Perry, especially. Yeah. A younger Steve Perry.
Yep. Looks like Steve Perry, and it's a Journey cover band. And I guess they're doing cover band week because they had Bon Jovi guy on yesterday, and then tomorrow they're having a U2 tribute band, but it's not to you.
Why?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. Didn't they do Channel 11 already?
They
Joe did.
I think so.
At some point.
The last time they did this.
Yeah. So now they're doing Unforgettable Fire.
They had Green Day tribute band.
Yeah, they had a Green Day tribute band. But today they had Hugo, and buddy Hugo there doing
Evolution.
Journey.
Seton is spelled S-E-T-O-N.
No?
No?
It's S-E-A-T-O-N.
S-E-A?
Oh, really?
Fascinating.
Fuck. S-E-A-T-O-N?
Yeah, I'll double check with it.
Okay. Here's Evolution on TV this morning. Sounds good so far.
Well,
a little fast, actually.
Yeah, they probably had to fit it in at a certain time.
Hey, kid.
Yo.
I'm sorry I haven't called your show. I've been really busy this week. I apologize.
That's all right, bro. That's okay.
Maybe we'll try to give a call in this afternoon down there.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on? Like, we just had Seton Smith on, the guy who won Car Crash Comedy in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
And he won. He went out there in front of 7,000 people and absolutely destroyed. All the comedians were talking about him backstage, saying, wow, he took that opportunity and he ran with it. What's up with Ed?
I don't know, man. He's on a high horse for some reason.
He can't get on
here,
a horse.
Now they dub him as Ego McGonigal. And yesterday he was saying on our show that you guys need to thank him for all the publicity he's getting you now.
What are you talking about?
Huh? What is wrong with him?
What's the real deal? You think he got nervous? You know this guy pretty well.
Yeah, well, that's his thing. You know what? We noticed with him, he starts to get a little, arrogant, but yet when he gets an opportunity, he'll shoot it down so there's no room for failure.
Really?
Yeah. You know, so...
Yeah. Wow.
I guess the guys are doing it forever. And here's the thing. One of his complaints was he doesn't want to just give out his material for free, but he'll do those open mics all week long.
Yeah, and this is in front of a huge crowd.
Yep.
In front of, industry people. I think it'd be a...
Hey, you know what? Tell him I'll pay him out of my pocket if he does a show.
No, we don't fucking want him anymore. Go fuck yourself, Ed.
Absolutely.
And for him to come up with an excuse he wants to be paid for his material, that's such a lame excuse. The guy got nervous, so why don't you admit you're a pussy boy and you didn't want to do it?
Yeah. I offered to pay him already, too, out of my own pocket, and he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, just to prove that he wouldn't do it. It has nothing to do with money.
No.
And now he's kind of trashing us, saying we have to thank him for getting people to listen to our show. He went on our show. He knew about our show enough to do car crash comedy.
Yeah, well, it was in the paper yesterday about how he bowed out of the thing, and then and then he called in yesterday saying that you guys need to call him and thank him for getting him in the paper.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
Yeah, I knew when he started saying that he was dead.
You know what we're doing now, though? We were only going to do one live show from Philly before the comedy show on that Saturday. Now we're coming down for 2 days, and one of the days we're dedicating to Car Crash Comedy to get a new winner.
Yeah.
Fuck Ed in the fuckhole.
Yeah, we'll do Kill Ed Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's an open call, whether it's a comedian from the Philly area. I don't give a shit. If you're a comedian, you could get to Philly when we broadcast live from YSP that Friday, which would be the 14th of September, I believe. It is an open call now.
Yeah,
I think we're going to do it
Leprechaun.
I think we're doing it from a venue and everything that holds about 1,000 people. We're going to do Car Crash Comedy in front of like 1,000 people that Friday.
It'll be good, and Philly will represent, that, because Philly's vicious, and
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be better now. This is actually very good.
Yeah, actually, it works out great for us, But Ed, what is wrong with you, man? I'm not gonna start saying he's not funny. He's a funny guy. We were impressed by him, but God, how lame, man!
Yeah, well,
you were nervous, and you were nervous, and instead of just backing out and saying so, you're gonna come up with some weird excuses.
Yeah, and then start trashing. Well, the thing is, what pisses me off and frustrates me is the opportunity is right there, and it's the guy just pissing it away.
Yep. Yeah, here it is. Your chance to be in front of a big crowd, and he's scared of success, I guess.
Yeah, and if you think about it, too, wasted a lot of people's time. There's a lot of comics
certainly
there.
did.
I mean, if there's a lot of comics there that, woke up, came in to do it, and gave 110%, and then, and then Ed just got handed the ball, and he just kind of dropped it.
I feel sorry for Gino. I think Gino came in second place.
Yeah. I mean, all those guys. There was a lot of guys.
Bacani.
Yep.
Bacani, yeah.
Yeah, all those guys got to be pissed. Like, oh, what a tool.
Yeah, but the comics won't trash other comics, but they're all disappointed.
Hey, Kid Chris, you want to help be a judge that day?
Yes.
We'll have hopefully, I mean, if we get the word out, we'll get close to 1,000 people at a venue. We're going to do the whole show that Friday, and we're going to pick a new comedian to open up the virus show.
Good. Well, when you get the venue, just make sure I want to be all over it. So just tell me when you guys find out where you're going to be.
Cool, man.
Yeah, YSP's figuring it out. So
good.
Hey, Kid.
Yeah, good talking to you guys.
Does this count as a phone call to your show now?
Yes. I'll just replay this. I'll just replay this later.
Oh, you rock!
Just bleep out all the bad words.
That's what I was hoping for. That you would go, this.
I'm still not used to saying fuck and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, Chris.
That's strange.
Hey, Chris, it's Voss. Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame or not?
Hey, what's up, boss? How's it going?
So everyone knows.
Everybody here in the office just went, oh, Voss is in there?
Yeah.
The hot little girl that I used to date, I showed my sneakers to. Is she there now?
No, actually, she left.
She doesn't work with you guys anymore?
No, she left. You scared her off after that.
The shame. She couldn't take the shame.
Wait, who was Voss talking about?
Well, there was a sales chick here that he a couple years ago, I guess, tried to date, and when he took her out, he showed her his trunk full of sneakers.
Come to my car.
What is wrong with you, Rich?
She probably thought he was going to slam the truck on her head and throw her in.
Wow. Yeah, we're over this Ed dude, though. I mean, I'm not going to play his game anymore.
Yeah, fuck him. It's a lost cause because now he's just
it's too bad
on his high horse, and he'll just be playing spaghetti warehouses for the rest of his life.
It's too bad because he's a funny midget, but we got to move on and get another winner now. So that's what we'll do.
The show must go on.
We'll do an extra day in Philly, and we'll get a new winner for the virus tour, September 15th in Camden.
Cool, boss. You should come try out.
Now, what spaghetti places are doing comedy?
Rich wants to know a list. Give him the numbers.
All right, well, it's good talking to you guys, man.
Absolutely, kid.
And keep me in the loop on where you're going to be doing this, the new comedy thing when you guys come to town, and we'll be all over it.
hell yeah.
I think you're going to know before we do because they're working on that and they're going to tell us. So.
Okay. All right, good. Well, then I'll call and fill you guys in when I find out.
Kid Chris, afternoons, YSP, for everybody in the Philly area listening on XM right now.
See you guys.
Thanks, sir.
All right, see you. Bye.
All right, Kid Chris, everyone. He's funny, man.
He's a good egg.
I know.
He's funny, has a lot of energy, and man, he loves fucking with OJ.
Yeah.
Loves the OJ. All right.
Oh, that's right. They needed to turn the vocals up a bit.
Well, they're a news station.
Something tells me they're not really. Yeah, they can't really mix a band very well.
That sucks because his voice
in the news.
His voice, that mix isn't doing it justice, unfortunately. No. I mean, it still sounds really good, but.
Yeah, that's Journey.
I'm going to try to go with the Sopranos ending here. Hold on. That's going to take too long, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit the note, though.
Yeah.
The mix sucks.
Yeah, it's bad mix, but he did just hit that
But
note.
Hugo's amazing when he does his Steve Perry
Yeah.
impression there. That's Evolution. They were on Jill TV this morning, Channel 11 here in New York.
Jill TV. Can't wait to see Jill at our show.
Yes.
Supposedly she'll be there Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what
nice.
What a great line. Steve from Bayshore, of course. He writes, "This is not a surprise. Ed also gave up growing at the age of 7.
You guys have that on?
That's the line.
No.
No, I talked to Kid Chris, though.
Okay. I just did a Mike Gallagher, and we just brief chit chat. He was very, very cool. He said very nice things about you guys. Very nice things.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Okay. Give me something specific.
Those guys are geniuses at what they do.
Oh.
And
what?
He said that on Fox.
Off the air.
No, he said that on Fox, and he got, because I wasn't particularly funny on his show, I just kind of talk, because again, I could see he's got a tremendous...
A little scared.
Yeah, but he likes me, and he likes the show. And he said he's a fan of the show, and he likes what you guys do. And he said, I get in trouble at Fox, I was like, these guys are geniuses at what they do. And he said, it's not just shock value. He spoke very highly of you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. So it's nice to know, it's not just...
That's
Look at this cushy fucking radio DJ fest we're having
But
here.
it's rare, though. It's rare. There's so many conflicts and problems with guys like Neil Sports. And guys that attack the show. It's nice to have guys that are supportive, too.
Some allies in the business.
Helps.
The listeners, they just help us when we don't get the obvious.
What happened?
You know, we get tired after doing almost 5 hours of radio.
What happened?
Bert from Philly, he's quoting Voss when Voss said, I'm not breathing, am I? Yes, we're all amazed you made it to 50 years without forgetting, dummy.
We noticed Voss was going...
I didn't realize... I wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad.
You know Ed McConicle, is that his name? Ed, what is it, McConicle?
Yes. Douchebag.
I think his phone call right before he got nervous was, all right, Jimmy, I'll talk to you later, Schubert, and hung up and said, you know what, maybe not.
Oh, boy. I think he was just bashing you.
No, he wasn't.
He
said Jimmy and Schubert. He over-explained it.
Yeah,
hey, No Filter Paul helping us out. He has the I Love My Dick, that clip up on Break.com and YouTube, and he added a very small OpieandAnthony.com logo. So make sure you search that out today.
Yeah.
All right, we finally got that up there. We interrupt this program for a midget sighting.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't have my thing. Thank you, Jimmy. Chris in Arizona, what's up?
Got a midget sighting for Jimmy.
Okay.
I was hitting an egg.
Meanwhile, oh, wait, sorry. I'm not good at this. I'm nervous. Go ahead.
Stomach's turn. Jimmy, your turn. I was at a meeting on Monday up in Scottsdale, and I look over and I see this guy with his head on the table, and I'm thinking, well, that's not uncommon at a meeting. You know, people get upset, maybe he's new. And I realized his head was on the table because he was sitting on his chair, and he was sitting about as upright as he could get.
Oh, you thought he was leaning his head on the table.
I thought he was like had his head on his arms, but he was actually, that's how tall he was. He was just like chin level with the table. So, you know, I'm thinking, you know, I gotta have some sympathy. I don't want to go there. I end up in the small discussion group with him, and he's telling all about his sponsorship and all this, and I'm just looking at him thinking, oh my God, I gotta call O&A.
Sorry, we're distracted by the glacier surfing video.
Wow.
But it's fake.
Watermark.
It's fake.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, one of those
You think this is fake?
Yeah, it's gotta be
Wait,
fake.
Fox News is reporting it. It's got to be real.
No, but they just said, is it real? And why is that? Look at the watermark in the middle there. It's fake.
The big graphic. Look, it's fake.
How do you know it's fake?
It's glacier water.
Because, first of all, the guy...
See the back?
Yeah, it's glacier water. And it just doesn't look real. Like the water... I don't know, it didn't look real.
But it has to be, because now they're interviewing the kid.
And he's going, it's really hot out here, my balls itch.
Surfer seen riding wave after glacier collapse. Wow, that's a pretty cool video.
Yeah, but he was being towed by a jet ski, and then all of a sudden a glacier just kind of collapses.
Oh, they probably knew it was going.
Perfect timing.
You kind of know when those things are about to fall.
What is it, give or take 5,000 years? Jesus Christ.
Good point, good point.
That thing has been pulling him since 1971.
Back at the show.
Whatever.
That's fake, you're right.
Came back to the show and fucked up his midget sighting. I'm sorry.
Doesn't
about
look
that.
real.
Rich Voss at the Improv in Pittsburgh, Labor Day weekend. It's time for some highlights of the day.
Ow.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah.
Ow.
I was thinking about it on the way home. It's not line of the day anymore.
I still like line of the day because even though I like the fact they play it in context. How about this? Line of the day within proper context, yet line still withstanding.
How about line of the day, sometimes paragraph of the day?
I like that. Line of the day, semicolon, but occasionally other things, however, context will be included.
I like that.
Of the day.
Of the day, exclamation point. Question mark.
Here comes, and then you say all that.
Does everyone have their stickers out?
I have my unicorn stickers.
That's right, Jimmy.
They're very sparkly.
I have Care Bears.
Care Bears.
And I got...
good.
I have Care Bears wearing slippers.
I got smiley faces.
Ooh, Voss. Got a call.
Voss is calling.
Nothing important.
Who's on the phone?
Just hoping he answered it.
Care Bears.
Ed McGonigal.
Ed McDonagall? Jesus. What does he want to fucking give you a burger and fries? Is it Ed McConical or Ed McDonagall? We're C, none of the above. Ed McIdiacal.
Ed Burger Kingable.
Ed McWendy's?
Here's a runner-up line of the day.
Yeah, well, what we did was we propped the door up and had dining room chairs angled at a way to hold the door into the fridge.
By the way, speaking of the
I
warranty...
think you should have even when it is working.
Yeah.
Barricaded. Oh, wait.
That was
Let
a
me put
damn
my
good
little
one.
unicorn. There it is.
It's a runner-up, so you only get one.
Yeah, I know.
Line of the day gets two.
Yep.
Two stickers for line of the day.
Yes.
Here's another runner-up line of the day. Chinese democracy. Let's go.
It's not even relevant anymore. How about 10 minutes after the guy got a tank on his foot? That'd be a good time. Old tank chest.
I think that's when he decided to write the... Oh, why did you leave me in there?
Tank
Fucking up his
chest.
line. You could have helped me out, make me look like a professional broadcaster that listens. Jimmy?
Yes. I did it already.
Oh, I see. Very good.
Yes.
My Care Bears sticker.
Here's another.
I like the Care Bears. They make me feel good about myself.
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
What's with your choppers? You tell
her teeth was throwing gang signs.
I gotta say, I don't know how any.
Wow, I don't know how you beat that. That's Rampage Jackson.
Damn, Rampage Jackson
Yep.
line was great.
Talking about very crooked teeth, obviously, back there in Japan. How do you... Wow. You guys got some confidence.
So let's see. We got two more.
All right, here's another, and the final. I guess
Wait,
the final runner-up line.
wait, Rampage isn't here. So can I take his Care Bears sticker?
No.
Please?
Goes unclaimed.
Okay. Unclaimed.
Okay. Care Bears stickers.
Put it up on the bulletin board.
Okay. For next time he's back.
That's right.
All right.
Here's the final runner-up line of the day.
Let me ask you.
Yeah, here you go. I could leave.
I think I know what he did. Like, whenever he opens the refrigerator, he's so happy. He says, "Baby, make a friggy ride." And he hops on it, and he goes back and forth. And his girlfriend has to go, "Could you please get off that? You're going to break it."
That was funny, Joey.
Yeah.
And you get another one. Bro.
That's 2 Care Bear stickers in my notebook.
Rich, anything else?
No.
No.
Sweetie.
Do you feel like a beaten man every time you leave here?
I really... no.
Why? Great minds think occasionally.
No, what did he say?
Great minds think a lot.
Think a lot.
That might be line of the day.
You can't not love Voss.
That might be line of the day right
It's
there.
mind-boggling.
Unless you're Bonnie.
Well, Bonnie was great because she said that Voss doesn't understand privacy, and like he'll say something stupid and she'll kick him, and he'll go, "Why'd you kick me?"
Ow.
Beautiful baby, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Of course.
And Voss is such a detached zilch. Oh.
Hello.
Antiradio.net.
Anti?
Yeah.
I
think he called with another thing yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Let's check it out.
Have fun.
I guess he got us.
Well, maybe it's a good site. Is there anything interesting on it, or is it just some jerk off with a bunch of links?
Some jerk off.
Is it?
I would think.
All right. Well, then maybe a lot of our listeners want to go to this fucking Mavericks antiradio.net site and see what they think of it.
I don't even get it.
Exactly.
Something to do with the internet show, I guess.
He's trying to drive traffic.
It's a podcast.
A podcast.
All right.
Well, maybe a lot of listeners want to go and check out this guy's podcast, or
Just rip up his bandwidth. Have fun.
I'm giving
Crash
a
his
gold
site.
star to Bill from Waterford today. I'm going to give one to Steve from Bayshore.
Steve always gets one.
And I'm just going to randomly give one to Dog Shit Sniffer.
Why?
It's not his real name.
Because it was a random one. All right.
Not taking it seriously.
And I'm going to give a gold star to Brian in St. Louis. Yes, that's what I do today.
All right.
Line of the day.
Here comes the line of the day, line of the day.
Well, see, great minds think a lot. I like.
Oh my God!
Yeah, exactly. I'm going
Great
to get.
minds think a lot. Technically correct.
I didn't-
Quoting you.
Yes.
What was the noise at the end?
Duh. Duh. Yeah, I can't believe I said duh.
Wow, yeah, that was a highlight right there, Rich.
You ready, Kenneth?
Oh, you guys got a goal.
We got a fucking.
Oh, Jimmy's got a goal.
What a day we have. We take the train to Boston. I do Torture and Rich from 5:20 to 5 o'clock. And then I go over to Barnes & Noble's in Boylston Street, the Prudential Center, and I sign Hot Meetings. And I take Tara back to be late and then do the show tomorrow.
Why don't you fly? Why are you taking the train?
Because I don't have wings.
Hey, Kenny, you sleeping over tonight?
Yeah.
I think Kenny's sleeping over. We're having a sleepover tonight.
What?
Yeah, where are you going to sleep? I actually thought of offering you my couch.
This fucking guy, man. I got a guest room now, right? And it's all set up nice. New bed, new blankets, new pillows, new sheets. Everything's new and washed.
Then why won't he stay over?
Because you guys are getting back from Boston, what, midnight? Somewhere around there?
In that area, yeah.
And Kenny goes, I'll just sleep in the car and then, come get you in the morning. I'm like, no, just sleep in my place. I got a room for you. And he refuses.
Why? What's wrong? Just leave a key so you don't wake him or Libby
He's
up.
charging me rent.
Why won't you sleep over?
That I don't get.
I don't get it.
All right, you'll see tonight.
Are you going to sleep over?
Huh? Yeah, you'll see why.
Uh-oh.
Why? Because you shit the bed a lot? He gets really... He always has dreams. Then he's in a pudding eating contest. And he wakes up with his hands shaking and his toes pointed out, just shitting angrily. Oh, help me.
The best thing about that was he said he shits a lot. Like, whether you shit a lot or not, once you shit the bed, you shit the bed.
Yeah, I know, but I've had smudges on the bed. And then there's the times where, like, I thought it was a fart. And I pumped out about 5 gallons of fucking liquid venison.
Is it your snoring, Kenny? Do you snore loud?
Yeah, I snore very loud.
But it won't bother him from the guest room.
We're really scared that he's going to like put on his big boy pajamas and then crawl into bed with us because he sleepwalks.
Yes.
I'm scared.
With his giant thighs.
Can I sleep with you?
Well, you wake up and you see him like your feet are sticking out and he's jerking off looking at your toes. Sorry, GH. But, yeah, just make sure they leave a key. You got to leave a key and a permission to enter.
He already has the key. He's ready to roll. And I know he's not going to use it. I just know.
Open the door quietly and go to bed. What's wrong with you? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, he goes, I don't want to disturb you.
You know what? He's right. It's hard to sleep in someone's house.
Not a guest room, it's not, though.
It is. I'd rather sleep
All right,
in the
Rich,
car.
here's what we got to do.
You'd rather sleep in a car?
Why? So you smell in the morning? Kenny has to get up.
Hotel.
Kenny has to get up, and he has to wake Opie up, make sure Opie's up for the thing. So what if Kenny oversleeps? It's important. It's important.
Sleep in the
It'll be a night to remember.
All right, well, we'll have to hear about it. I want to hear about it.
It'll be important.
Important.
Just get it ready.
He'll be fine. His sleeping will not.
GH, I made you breakfast.
I know.
You need your nutrition.
Fucking.
Probably in his underwear making fucking eggs.
Flapjacks
or something with an apron on. This fucking 6'5" creep.
Big pubes in him.
I got your fruit plate. A ball of rotted blueberries.
All right.
All right.
We're
all
babbling.
bombing.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Done.
Have fun in Boston. We'll see you tomorrow
Thanks, man.
morning.
Yes.
We'll get the full report tomorrow.
We
Rich.
didn't want to miss our last day of radio. And Voss, when are you Labor Day? Where are you going to be? Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh
Improv. And tomorrow's the big day. Exactly. We feed Sam steak tomorrow.
Yes.
A steak and rice tomorrow.
Eat it.
McFoley will be doing that tomorrow. One of the many things we got planned for the last show before vacation.
Indeed.
Drew Boogie coming in. I think we're doing Rap Wars tomorrow.
Rap Wars tomorrow, too?
I believe so. We haven't really promoted it, but we'll do that on the XM side tomorrow. That should be really good as well. Lots to do tomorrow. Guys, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, this is Louis Guzman, and you're listening to my pal, Little Joey Norton.
Little Jimmy Norton.
Jimmy. Right on.
Nightly news, I thought I could do a one-cheek sneak. The war in Iraq. Excuse me. And excuse me. Social Security is a. Pardon. Wait. Does someone have some Febreze for my chair? Wardrobe. Could we get wardrobe down here to fix something? Wait. I need a wardrobe.